Hello there, whoever's watching. I just remembered to record you had not missed a single thing.
You also gotta put up the stream.
Right!
In
The
Discord.
stream! I'm forgetting everything today. Okay,
Yes,
now we're
you
streaming.
are.
Jacob, are you sure your brain is working today?
Has it ever?
Yeah,
has it ever?
It's worked a lot better than what it is working right now.
I've been voicing and acting like Nagito. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, girl,
You probably lost a ton of brain cells from doing that.
No, but I know I lost a bit of my vocal range.
I only ever use my brain when I'm in a jaded, cynical mood. Which, honestly, these days is more often than not.
Okay, so let us move on. Discord overlay should be showing up any second, I hope. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Either way.
Look at that, a door.
There's a door. Is everyone in the stream?
I am.
Mine isn't.
oh my god, it's the fucking door from the beginning, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's the thing that told me that this whole thing was a simulation, and now that it's been confirmed, I'm sorry, I'm just...
Matrix, dude!
Yeah, I've only been waiting for that forever.
Yeah.
Oof.
There's a door. Huh? A door? Why is a door here? Where am I? How did I get here? Where am I supposed to go? There's a door. I think it's kind of obvious where you're supposed to go.
Through the door, yeah, like, where am I supposed to go? Through the door?
Oh, hey, look where we are.
It's a classroom.
Hey.
Huh? Isn't this a classroom? But even so, it's a very strange classroom. Why am I in a place like this? I went inside the ancient ruin with everyone else, and I arrived at a place that looked like a trial ground. But then, why? It's not connecting. I don't know why I'm here. It's like there's no connection between how I left the trial ground and how I ended up here. It's just like before, when we were all gathered in that classroom, just before we arrived at Jabberwock Island. But where is this place? Is it somewhere on Jabberwock Island?
Nope.
Ahem, ahem. Testing, testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then. Welcome to Hope Speak Academy, you guys. At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you all.
Yes? Love you too. Good night.
So please assemble at the gymnasium immediately.
Huh? Did he say what I think he just said? I'll be right back, guys.
Alrighty.
Oof.
While he's gone, Jack and Len, check DMs when you get a chance.
There's a deerling nearby in Pokemon Go. Just
Also, Alex, is there anything you want me to change about your design?
Ruby, why
No.
are you harassing me?
Okay, don't know what the hell that was about. I'm back.
Guys, Alex is trying to say something.
Yeah, I was trying to respond to Nikki. Like, the only thing that I think you did it fine, but the only thing I was gonna say, if you asked me previously, was just baggy clothes, because that's what I always like to wear.
Okay.
I hate any sort of article of clothing that sticks to my skin.
Gotcha.
Alright, so now we can move on. Yes, he definitely said it. He said, welcome to Hope's Peak Academy. You guys can't hear me, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ye-
But why would a place like this be Hope's Peak Academy?
Because it is, boy.
And not just that. What is the graduation exam?
You already know you're in the Matrix, meaning that the person controlling all this can make it whatever they want it to be.
Well, Hajime doesn't know that we know that.
Oh.
Yeah, because Hajime is a dipshit. Loved by talent, my ass.
No.
Leave here? Yes.
Whoa.
Even the hallway doesn't feel like a school at all. What a creepy place. At least it doesn't look like a normal school at all. It's definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hope's Peak Academy. Is this creepy place the Hope's Peak Academy that I've admired for so long? It's probably a building that Monokuma made to startle us, just like the funhouse. That's right, definitely is. Monokuma said to come to the gymnasium, right? Then I'll go and definitely clear things up. Hey! We're back here!
Glitch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, there's a few things. That's not right. The gymnasium is here, right? Alright,
Everyone
I'm
at
going inside.
Hajime be like, read the sign.
Something might be waiting, but I'm not going to cower away anymore. And so I brace myself and cautiously open the door. That's one way to open a door.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Chapter 6. This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me on the other side of that door. It was a normal gymnasium.
Damn right.
Yo, Hajime.
Yo.
You heard the announcement and came here too?
You guys did too, right?
What's going on?
Okay. Hey, what do you make of all this? Monokuma said this place was Hope's Peak Academy or something?
That is...
That cannot be possible.
Well, yeah.
You're right. Any way you look at it, it's impossible. Hold on.
Hello! How does it feel to return to the long-awaited Hope Speak Academy?
Feels good, man.
You.
It was voiced.
You.
Hey, where are we? Where'd you lock us up this time?
That's...
This game definitely doesn't take itself nearly as seriously as the last one. They'd be playing some serious music like right now if this were DR1.
What a shock! I just told you guys, this is Hope's Peak Academy!
Of course not.
There's no way in hell that's true.
No.
Oh, but it is. I mean, this is definitely Hope's Peak Academy. Well, what's left of it anyway.
What's left of it?
What?
Didn't I tell you before? Unfortunately, Hope's Peak Academy fell into ruin.
Lies.
You're serious about that? I don't believe it!
But of course it fell into ruin. I mean, they were doing things that they deserved to be ruined for.
What do you mean?
I don't like this.
Anyway, I'm pretty disappointed. I went to all this trouble to bring you to Hope's Peak Academy, and you don't feel surprised or nostalgic?
Because you took their memories.
Oh, it's not like I did this for you guys. Even if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic right now.
Someone?
Talk about breaking the fourth wall.
No.
Enough with this bullshit. Just spit it out already.
Oh my god, I love this Freckles.
Where'd you take us, you bastard?
Hold on.
Holding on.
Though I... Wait, okay. Things froze on my end real quick. Though I am not certain of my memories, I believe we entered the ancient ruin and...
In other words,
It means I made this Hope's Peak Academy between the door to the ruin and the inside of the ruin.
What do you mean between?
Hey!
being made.
what's this?
Oh my! Are your minds getting the grumblies that only knowledge can satisfy? You know, like the lumps with hats thing? Oh, never mind. Good, very good.
Oh, that kills people!
It's fine to hurry along to the graduation exam, but it's in my nature to provide a little entertainment.
Entertainment? You're planning to make us do something, aren't you?
No way!
It's nothing to be cautious about. It's not like you'll be making life exchanges or anything like that. You already did that. It's just a simple graduation exam.
Like anyone believes you.
Then what is the graduation exam?
Hey,
Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know? On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate.
are you sure about this?
But on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world.
So,
Hold on.
That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here.
Huh?
We're obviously gonna get out. There's no way we'd stay here.
That's right.
This is annoying. Just hurry up and let us choose. Let us choose right now.
no.
You can't do that. The main cast hasn't arrived yet.
What?
Main cast?
Hey,
What?
Meaning, you guys are just extras until the guest of honor arrives. So enough complaining already. Hurry up and start researching the outside world.
What do you mean?
I have dispersed all the teaching materials you need for your research throughout Hope's Peak Academy. Well, I don't think this needs to be said, but all the information is accurate and contains no lies. Otherwise, the main cast is gonna hate me. So, please rest assured and strive to do your best during your field trip.
And as usual, after leaving us with his cryptic words, Monokuma disappeared. Even if the setting had changed, even if the killing was finished, he was still the same as usual.
Hold on. Okay. What is going on? Outside world? Main cast? Somehow, I have a bad feeling about this.
Well, we already know what it is.
Hey,
Like, he kept insisting that this place is Hope's Peak Academy. But that's impossible, right?
What are you saying?
How do we make it back to Hope's Peak Academy from a tropical island in the first place? It's impossible.
It cannot be.
There is no place for Hope's Peak Academy to exist on Jabberwock Island. I said I wanted to go back, but I didn't want to go back to a creepy place like this.
What does this mean? So many things I don't understand have happened on the island. This building is really Hope's Peak Academy? This is the Hope's Peak Academy that I've been admiring for so long? What in the world is going on? Why is this happening? Why? I was finally able to attend Hope's Peak Academy. I thought I'd become confident in myself. Even so, I wanted to become Hope? If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't. It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope. That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope's Peak Academy that you couldn't even see that? You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had a talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody. That's all. If I really am a nobody, then you should have just left me alone. Why? Why do I have to go through something like this?
Hajime, did something happen?
Huh?
Hey, bastard!
Now's not the time to zone out.
Sorry, it's nothing.
I don't really get it, but is that all?
I'm gonna do it!
As long as I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, nothing's gonna be solved. Is that what it means?
Hey.
Just what the heck is Monokuma anyway? He's not part of the Future Foundation, right? If you say that, then what is the Future Foundation?
Jeez.
Even though Chiaki and Monami are gone, the situation hasn't changed a bit, which means the Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. That's the only thing I can think of.
You serious?
So they're not World Ender? Then we were really tricked by Monokuma?
However,
The Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on this island, right? Regarding that matter, I believe Monami never once denied that.
damn it.
Even if there are allies, they might not just be allies.
Maybe Monokuma's telling us to investigate that information on our own. Chiaki said she could not betray the Future Foundation, but if she were still alive, she definitely would have helped us. No, even her just being with us would have been a big help.
So what should we do?
Damn it.
Well, that's obvious. If we're gonna get out of here safely, we have to do that graduation exam, right?
So annoying.
Graduation exam, huh? I'm not really good at taking exams. Well, I guess it's better than people dying.
Jeez.
Monokuma said something about a field trip, right? Is he telling us to investigate like we have been?
All right.
Alright, I'm gonna do it!
Prepare yourself.
Like,
I'm sorry, every time I see Minimaru, I love him. Anyway, yeah, we might be able to learn about something. About Hope's Peak Academy? About ourselves?
Ah,
I don't care if we don't know anymore. If we can just go back to our normal lives, I'm fine.
hey!
Hey, we can go home when this is over, right? We can finally get off this damn island, right?
If that's the case, let's all leave this island alive by any means.
Of course.
Hell yes.
He's right. Now's not the time to bemoan about how unlucky I am. Where this place really is, what's happened to Hope's Peak Academy, none of that matters. What's important is, I need to leave this island with the others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive just so we could do that. There's no way we can stop now. But Monokuma should have already known that's what we were thinking. So why did he say that? We have to decide on our own whether or not we want to leave Jabberwock Island? He should have already known that we'd never choose to stay on this island.
Hey, hey!
So, what are we gonna do? Can we start already?
But what are we even looking for? Do we just have to investigate this weird-ass building?
Even so.
Even so, I don't think we'll find the answers to all our questions inside this damn building. Well, I'm just gonna go on ahead for now.
Whoa!
Hey, you're already going?
Jeez.
He is such a macho dude, but he has such an effeminate face.
What is that idiot thinking, running ahead without being cautious? He's baby gangsta.
He literally has the long eyelashes, freckles, and blush.
Baby gangsta.
Man.
She obviously isn't thinking about anything.
However,
Except for food.
Food.
It will be fine. There will no longer be any situations where we must exchange each other's lives.
alright!
Actually, speaking of, I'm gonna preheat my oven right now.
So we should do our best as well. Like they say, it is not scary if everyone stops at a green light.
What?
What?
If we stopped at the green light, we'd never reach our goal.
Jeez.
I think you mean
You're
stop at a
pathetic.
red light.
Hold on. Akane really already took off on her own. It might be faster if we split up and look around too. Like Sonia said, if there's no more killing, we don't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore.
Let's get this over with and go home.
Later.
I'll go on ahead. I'll see you guys later.
Those brief words Fuyuhiko left the gymnasium.
Excuse me.
I shall do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone.
Sonia, never mind. Wow.
Now then, please excuse me.
Sonia took a deep bow, then left the gymnasium.
Oh my.
Miss Sonia,
Miss Sonia!
please don't leave me. I'll be in danger if I'm left alone.
Simp.
Simp ass.
Kazuichi chased after Sonia, who had
Sir?
just departed, and left the gymnasium.
Sir?
I should hurry and start too. Just a bit more. Just a bit more and it's going to end. I can escape this nightmare and return to my usual peaceful, everyday life. The only thing we can do is advance towards that hope. Even though I don't understand, and that a lot of horrifying things keep happening, for the sake of everyone who couldn't make it this far, I'm definitely gonna go home. Hey, we're investigating this early, but we have a lot.
Am I the only one getting intense flashbacks right now?
I knew you could do it.
What? The first game?
Yeah.
Don't worry. We have a lot of old sites to see.
I think the point is to give you,
Oh, hey, we're on the 5th floor!
Deja vu.
Yeah, but I mean, like, not the good kind of flashbacks.
Hey, we're on the 5th floor,
Like
guys.
Vietnam flashbacks.
Basically.
That's weird. This is the hallway I walked through to go to the gymnasium, but it's clearly different. This is Monokuma's doing too. Is he trying to confuse us again?
They call me the glitch!
I don't know how he's doing it, But he keeps doing it over and over again. He's so persistent. I'm not gonna fall for his trap. There's no way that this will make me back down.
Glitch, you'll see these in TV. Cracking eggs.
All right, 5th floor. Talk to Sonia.
Wait,
Cracking eggs.
there's a strange feeling to it, no?
Cracking eggs.
As if an invisible wall has been erected to limit our movement.
I am concerned.
Is it just me?
An invisible wall?
Sonic, my long lost love.
Where? What wall?
Oh, we don't talk about that, Mr. President.
She's talking about
We
the
promised
doors.
we wouldn't talk about that, Mr. President.
Alright, so the first place for us to go is the dojo.
The dojo, hi.
Is this a dojo? It's full of strange things that make me think there's no way we're inside a school. Perhaps it's a mistake to expect the inside of this building to make sense. Okay, and the only thing that's useful in here is this! What is this? Is this a manga? The title is Manga for Morons, A History of Hope's Peak Academy by Monokuma.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that reminds me of the freaking, the manga guides series. Like, the manga guides to statistics, the manga guide to molecular biology.
Probably supposed
These
to be
are
referencing
actual
that.
books that exist.
I think I might know what you're talking about, Jack.
Okay.
These are actual books that exist. The manga guide to linear
yeah,
algebra.
We get it.
I think my mom has a manga guide to biology because she was
Molecular
trying
biology.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on. Why is a manga with such a suspicious-looking title laying out in the open like this?
Let's start with history first, class.
Hey,
Reading manga is the third best way to learn about history. Then, what's the first, you ask? That depends on the person.
So, just as I thought, Monokuma made this. And that totally explains how suspicious it looks. I really want to just ignore it, but there's no way I can do that. Fine, I'll look at it. Nikki, I'll leave the voicing of the book to you.
Okay.
I'll look at anything that might be a clue to getting out of here, no matter what it is. I picked up the manga off the floor and started flipping through the pages. It's an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy's history as narrated by the cutesy character on the cover.
Yay!
The story begins with an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy.
Hope's Peak Academy is a government-funded school of privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to attend. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, many of its alumni are key leaders in various industries. New students are chosen through a scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Hope's Peak Academy's teachers, who serve as both educators and researchers of talent. Hope's Peak Academy isn't just a school for talent, it's also a school for researching talent as well. However, for the past few years, Hope's Peak Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding. If this persists, the Academy believes that they will not be able to make progress with their research of talent. So, they decided to implement a new system. The Reserve Department. Unlike the main department who scouts for students, the Reserve Department utilizes a general entrance exam. Normal faculty was hired and placed in charge of looking after the Reserve Department. The expenses and exam fees for the Reserve Department are quite high compared to most high schools. Nevertheless, Hope's Peak Academy received an endless stream of applicants. Hope's Peak Academy was now available to talentless commoners, people who only cared about the brand. With this, Hope's Peak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and began further research of talent. to create Hope's Peak Academy's earnest wish, a true genius who would become mankind's hope. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. Okay, I'm back.
Are you okay?
No. The incident that triggered the tragedy. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That's right. It was the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy was crippled by this incident and was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end.
That is the
Jesus.
first of the books we will find.
Such an abrupt ending, like the ugly barnacle. Once there was an ugly barnacle.
Don't
It
start!
was so
Yeah.
ugly.
Please don't start.
Everyone died.
died.
The end.
The end.
Huh?
It does, honestly.
The ending was so sudden, like a manga that suddenly canceled in the middle of its run. But these phrases mentioned at the end of the manga, the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy, these names are so melodramatic. There's no way these incidents really happened, right?
Did the first game ever mention what the tragedy was? Because I can't remember for the life of me what it was.
It just mentioned that there was a tragedy.
Well,
And then,
there's
like, I remember Junko had like a one thrown off line saying all human life will be dead in 100 years.
Oh?
Well, not just that. There was also people were doing it. Like people were like rioting and shit.
Mm-hmm. The small
Like, it was-
incident
it was
occurred
like a
at the Hope's
mass
Peak Academy
worldwide
caused...
riot.
Yep, a worldwide riot. Right, as Nikki said, yeah.
Oh.
You remember the picture, right, of people wearing the Monokuma heads?
Yes, I do.
Yep. Yep.
Worldwide Monokuma-based riots.
And like at that point, despair became not just an emotion, but more of an ideology.
Yep.
This manga only mentions the name, so I don't really know the details, but no. It'd just be a waste of time to worry about things that don't make sense. More importantly, I learned something because of this manga. The Reserve Department. That department was only built to the school to collect money. I was one of those Reserve Corps students, right?
But hold on.
That's weird.
Oh, you're here again.
The thing that's weird is you, of course.
Huh?
Hey, hey!
Why did you forget that you were part of the Reserve Department? The Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right? But you should have known even before you entered that you had no talent, right? So, I think it's weird you actually forgot something like that too.
What do you want me to say?
By the way,
Based on my assumption, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of those Reserve Corps students.
You know what they say about assuming, Monokuma. Never do it. Makes an ass out of you and me.
Or you willingly sealed those memories yourself.
Huh?
You wanted to become confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget about everything that embarrassed you. You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memory of what happened. It happens pretty often. Not that I'd know anything about that, though.
Are you saying it's my fault I forgot? That's not it.
come on.
When things get inconvenient, you always get angry and try to brush it off. Well, that's expected of a Reserve Corps student.
What the heck? Well, that's it for the dojo. There is a lot of clues that we need to go through. Head out and speak to Kazuichi.
What's going on?
hallway, it's kinda creepy. I can't go places that I should be able to go. It's like some rule is being enforced for no reason. It's like there's an invisible wall or something.
They keep mentioning that invisible wall.
Oh, 5A is open now.
Oh, is it just me or is the stream lagging for everybody else?
Yeah, it's lagging
little,
hard
yeah.
for me.
Okay, I'll
A
wait
little
till it
bit,
fixes
Well,
itself.
now it's fine.
Okay.
Is it fine?
It's low quality, but it's live. So.
Okay. Book. This is another manga. It's laying on top of the desk. And this one is Manga for Morons, The Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Huh.
Huh?
Wasn't the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy mentioned in that other manga too? It's why Hope's Peak Academy went bankrupt, and it was the trigger for the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in human history. If I read this manga, will I be able to learn a little bit more about that incident? I took the manga out from the desk and started flipping through the pages to see what I could learn about the event known as the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. The story made heavy use of outdated, stylized drawings and depicting characters solving mysteries.
What do you mean outdated?
What's written here is... I'll voice this one.
Alright.
As the name suggests, the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy occurred at Hope's Peak Academy. The key player in that event was a student named Izuru Kamakura. Izuru was a genius known as a symbol of hope. Hope's Peak Academy used all their resources to develop him. Supposedly, Izuru was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents. Wielding superior talent for the hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Izuru as the ultimate hope. To protect such rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's origins and identity. Because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence. But Izuru, who was known as the symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible incident.
Oh?
13 students of Hope's Peak Academy's student council, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Izuru. Did I mention the Zero with killing game?
Oh.
Zero's the
Izuru
prequel
is-
light novel, I think.
Yes, but I'm referring to the Zero with killing game being the one that involved the student council members.
Yeah.
Because it's the one before the first one, so... What else should I call it? Negative one? However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Izuru's superior talent and concealed the incident as though it never happened. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. The student uncovered what the Academy did, and by making that knowledge public, it stoked the fires of Reserve Corps students who had long been dissatisfied with how they'd been treated. And the uprising began, and that heralded Hope's Peak Academy's destruction. This is the entirety of the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. This is not the tragedy, this is the tragedy of Hope's Peak. Two different things. Eventually, that incident would lead to that horrifying, devastating incident. The incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. We're excited. Danganronpa 0. With a heavy sigh, I close the manga. Fun fact, you can actually read a fan translation of Danganronpa 0 because that's an actual light novel, as Jack mentioned.
Yep, and you'll see a lot of familiar characters in it.
But don't read it yet. Do not read it yet until we've gone through the anime.
Okay.
Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way 13 people were killed at Hope's Peak Academy.
What irony! For a genius known as the ultimate hope to cause such a gruesome incident. A talent like that is too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of gold. Oh should be lucky that you're incompetent.
Jacob, the books were written before Danganronpa 3 ever aired.
Were they?
Yeah, the books were written in 2011. Danganronpa 3 aired in 2016.
Okay, I guess you guys can go ahead and read them if you want. I'm not going to go through them. It's a watch party, not a read party.
Like, imagine the watch party just turning into like a little book club.
Yeah, I know.
Honestly, that would be funny.
Alright guys, we have to read chapter 7 by tomorrow or Jacob's gonna kick my ass.
I would fucking laugh at that shit.
No, we gotta finish the book by next year, otherwise Jacob's gonna kidnap us all and force us into a killing game.
Oh, don't worry, guys. I would never do that. But I would.
Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you?
You didn't hear what I said.
Yeah, no, I heard what you fucking said. I'm just choosing not to acknowledge it to not encourage you further. Let's continue.
Like, I bet if he did try, we probably would all gang up on him anyways.
Yeah.
He always had to lead up to something offensive. He seriously pisses me off. But ultimate hope? Nagito mentioned that before, too. But it looks like it means something completely different here. What Nagito said was the true meaning of hope. But for Izuru, hope simply means talent. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. I wish they'd given me one of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve department. That's right, the reserve department. Here it said the reserve corps students in the reserve department began uprising. Then what about me? Was I a participant too? No, that's not possible. There's no way. I have no reason to do something like that. Anyway, I've learned all about the tragedy of Hope Academy, but the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is a far worse incident, right? What kind of incident was it? And who's the other student that isn't Izuru? A certain student who secretly used the incident to their advantage. Who is that? This incident is really messed up, but all it's doing is raising more questions. The mysteries just keep piling up. Okay, guys, it's time for your favorite meme.
Hey, wait, guys, can we just...
We're going in raw.
We're going in raw! Okay, also, I just have to say, I remember my theory from last night.
You mean regarding Chapter 0?
Yes. All I'm saying is, the more he talks about it, the more it's confirmed in my head.
What the hell is with this room? It's freaking cold in here.
Wait, what theory?
Danganronpa, do you know what Chapter 0 was?
Chapter 0 and what?
Of this game. It played between 5 and 6.
I don't remember.
So, on a ship, we were playing as a mysterious question mark character talking to Nagito. This was before they ended up on Jabberwock Island. And, this person was saying how talent loves him, and we saw Nagito with a very feminine hand.
Yeah, no, he cut off Junko's hand and put it on his own hand. It was kind of fucked up, but I mean, I
remember that, yeah.
Also, he was saying about how, like, he wouldn't be able to participate past that point, and I think it was because the memories of who he was would be erased because he was a different person in the past. And it's Hajime, it's Hajime. It's Hajime. Hajime killed 13 students.
Yeah, it's gotta be Hajime.
Hajime. Hajime.
No, don't.
Hajime.
Don't!
No, Hajime, no. Haji mass murder.
Move on! We're moving on.
Alright,
It's like I'm in a freezer or something. If I just stand still, I might end up freezing to death. I should hurry up and investigate so I can get out of here already. Alright, that's 3.
I've been found.
Not that we'll actually need Mona coins again. Why am I collecting them?
for the drip.
There's another manga just laying around here. This time the title is Manga for Morons, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Oh boy, here
I
we
knew
go.
it. The next one would obviously be about this incident. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. I love saying that. Just what was the incident really about? It might turn out to be something lame. I flipped through the pages of the manga and hoped that I was right. Nikki, I'll leave this to you.
Okay.
You can voice it
Reminds me
however
of
you
We
wish,
Happy
but
Few,
take the cover
The
into
Very
mind.
Bad. Reminds me of We Happy Few's The Very Bad Thing.
A story about creepily drawn characters who get involved in such horrifying incidents. An incident known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Is this drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself is that grotesque? Anyway, the beginning of this creepy manga starts with this sentence.
The tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was simply the trigger.
Oh, I just realized that's Hajime's line.
Yeah, but I'm letting Nikki
Yeah,
voice
but
it because it's part
in
of
the book.
Okay.
At first, the uprising by the Reserve Corps students that triggered the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. This community was not limited to students and people of various races and... They were called the Incel! Sorry. But the movement was not confined to the internet. It began spreading and eroding the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest. But as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities soon came to light. By then, it was too late. The ends and the means had failed, and wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butchered the weak. The weak killed the weakest among them. And soon, the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear. As if the era was regressing to more uncivilized times when senseless deaths were the norm. The media was oversaturated with deaths to the point where people who would watch them while enjoying a meal. By the time the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. A feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. Acts of terrorism and coups d'etats began occurring all around the world. A war waged in the name of despair. A war fought not on principles, religion, or personal gain. Just war. Pure war. And because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement started by high school students progress to such a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope's Peak Academy. A group called the Ultimate Despair. Instead of using Hope's Peak's talents for the sake of mankind's hope, they used them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of society used their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. The powerful and influential created new values and to spread despair. And with this, they created the tragedy. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. As long as the ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end.
My heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold. And it wasn't because I was freezing in this room. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. This is definitely all made up. I mean, if this was really true, then what's happening in the outside world? My family, my friends, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant. What's happened to them?
No way!
Hey, are you seriously? How crazy are you? I've never done that before.
Who would enjoy reading something like this?
What?
Oh my, you don't like manga? Sacrilege! A high school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy.
Enough. What is with this messed up manga?
I thought you'd obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but for you not to remember that, such despair. That's the Future Foundation's fault, though. Thanks to them stealing your school memory. The incident that happened during that period has been completely removed from your brains. And your role in them, because you guys are obviously the ultimate despair, but we're moving on.
This incident really happened and I actually forgot about it? There's no way that's possible.
What are you saying?
How many times do I have to tell you? All the clues here are real.
Hello.
Please understand, I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world.
I see, so that's how it is. That's what he meant by what he said at the beginning.
Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know? On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate. But on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world. That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make that decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here.
He's trying to make us feel despair toward the outside world so we'll want to stay on this island. But there's no way I'm going to do what he wants. Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope. Just like now.
Okay, where's...
Perhaps... No, that's definitely it. Whether or not this incident really happened, what in the world is this ultimate despair group? If they're really devoted to a certain student who guided Hope Peak Academy to its destruction, are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope Peak Academy? Plus, that organization isn't just one person, but a group of people. But if they're known as Ultimate Despair, they're high school students, right? Well, if they were actually able to do it, then I guess that's why they were called Ultimates. Then, are the killings we're involved in connected to them as well? It's no use. I'm gonna freeze to death. I'm at my limit. I need to get out of here. Shivering, I ran out of the freezing room. That was close. I nearly froze to death. So where should I go next?
I don't know, but you can't go in raw again.
Speak to... Where is... Oh, 5B.
Oh yeah, how did you guys like my horror voice?
Loved it.
Top tier. It was amazing.
Better or worse than my horror voice? That I did for the first one?
Well, I mean, I could hear it from my bedroom, and I left y'all in my kitchen, so...
No, I should ignore it. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see him.
Jeez. When I run inside this room, that bastard bear was up my ear. Keeps glancing at me.
Why does... Where's that static coming from?
I think it's Liz.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
why.
Are you hitting your mic against something?
No. It might also be a fan, so...
That might be it.
Oof.
I wonder why.
It's gonna be shitty either way.
Damn right.
So I'll let you handle it. There's no way I'm gonna deal with that idiot.
I don't want to do that either.
Why, hello, Hajime. Hi, pleasantly well. Are you pleasingly well? You're pleasingly well. Hi.
What are you doing here?
No.
Well, there was another thing I needed to tell you on this floor. I got bored of drawing manga. Can you forgive me for telling you by word of mouth?
You should have done that from the beginning. I don't want to read your manga in the first place.
A high school student who doesn't like manga is like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating Hot Pots.
I'm getting really fed up with your babbling. Hurry up. What did you need to tell me?
It's about that key piece of information you've been waiting for so long for. Surprise! It's about ultimate despair!
Huh?
Ahem. Even though the term ultimate despair refers to a group these days,
Actually,
it was originally the title for a high school girl who was the powerful, evil, and feared person alive.
A high school girl?
yes indeed.
Lady Junko Enoshima. Me.
Junko Enoshima.
Hey,
As the former ultimate despair, she created a despair brimming with charm and humor. And created the ultimate despairs. There was one really horrible person in that group.
Don't fuck with me.
Hold on a sec. I don't know what the ultimate despairs are, but... Oh,
Len dropped.
Yeah, Len dropped.
oh,
We're good to move on.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
good.
I don't know what the ultimate despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people would join some fucked up organization created by a high school girl.
Unbelievable.
Humans who are obsessed with their...
Hold on. I know how to read.
Humans who are obsessed with their philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it.
Hey,
That holds true for Lady Junko. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power. Her connections were the main reason became the tragedy in the first place.
So she even recruited people who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat?
Huh?
Then what was their purpose?
huh?
What?
You.
Like I said, why did they cause that incident? It doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they do what they did without any purpose.
Hey,
It was Junko Enoshima's despair.
Huh?
For Junko Enoshima, despair isn't about purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Enoshima as Junko Enoshima.
What are you saying?
I'm a stuffed plushie. Hajime is human. It's exactly like that. Junko Enoshima is full of so much despair that she's truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving. For her, everything is despair.
Each one of those words gave me a flashback.
Oof.
Of Junko Enoshima from the anime. Oh boy. What
Which
the hell?
anime?
Danganronpa 3.
Oh, okay, it was because remember 1 also got an adaptation.
Yeah, no. Whenever I say, when I'm referring to the anime, I mean Danganronpa 3.
With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any. That idea had been slammed right into their minds. And so, the ultimate despairs who had been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. All despair, whether it was their own or someone else's, was dedicated to Junko Enoshima. Like believers making offerings to their god. Like a mother providing food for her children. They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair. All in Junko Enoshima's name. For example, they killed their families and friends, and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation.
Oh, we're getting this scene already.
And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believed it was something they had to do.
There's no way something that crazy is possible.
Do you know about the final days of the Reserve Corps students during the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy?
Final days?
In other words,
Junko has the power to change people's values. This is also true of famous people throughout history.
Hey, what do you mean final days? What happened to the reserve department?
of course.
They fulfilled their role as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so, the 2,357 students of the Reserve Department all committed mass suicide.
Mass suicide?
What'd you say?
All 2,357 students?
Oops, it wasn't all of them. One person was excluded.
One person was excluded, huh? Is that me?
Oh, essentially, you already know who that is.
I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Ultimate despair? Junko Enoshima? It doesn't scare me at all. I mean...
Bastard!
Junko Enoshima is already dead.
Huh? Alright. On to the... Oh, and I have to talk to him first. Hey, Fuyuhiko, is it true what you said? Junko Enoshima is really dead?
Huh?
What? You didn't see? There was a book called Manga for Morons Killing School Life in that bloody classroom.
A bloody classroom? No, wait. What was that you said about the killing school life? Like the killings like the killings we were involved in, they were killings that happened at Hope's Peak Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. The Killing School Life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy.
Hey.
For a manga about the Killing School Life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed killing school life was Junko Enoshima.
The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko Enoshima dead.
Like...
It turns out that the killing school life was a part of that whole biggest, most awful, whatever incident. I love him so much. He's done with this shit too. We stan a king. Anyway.
Except he wears the eye patch for no reason. He has 2 perfectly functioning eyes.
No?
No?
His eye was sliced in Pekko's punishment.
Yeah, right, no, in Pekko's execution, his shit got wrecked.
Yeah.
Right, forgot about that.
Junko took away the memories of former students of Hope's Peak Academy and forced them to kill each other.
Former students of Hope's Peak Academy? She took away their memories. That's just like us.
Apparently the whole thing was filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. There's a limit to being a cruel asshole.
Surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing?
So...
Students of Hope's Peak Academy were widely known as symbols of... By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival. They were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once.
That's messed up.
But that messed up plan was stopped. Junko Enoshima failed. Junko lost to the students she placed in her trap, and after being overcome by the despair she created, she took her own life.
Then Junko's no more.
No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Dead but not gone. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not doesn't matter.
Bastard!
Junko Enoshima isn't alive anymore.
What if she faked her death?
I'm pretty sure that based on the fact that Nagito took off her fucking hand and so did Bro, that she's fucking dead. My thing is Alter Junko.
Here, with Alter Junko.
Who is our enemy?
Oh yeah, that's right. Alter Junko.
Junko Enoshima's already dead. Are the rest of the Ultimate Despairs behind this? Are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the killings we're involved in resemble that killing school life.
Well, I don't know who the hell is imitating us go through this, but an imitation is just that. An imitation.
No shit.
If the students from Hope's Peak Academy stop the real deal, there's no way we'll lose to some fake.
But if this really is an imitation, are those surveillance cameras the same too? The cameras all over Jabberwock Island. Are they broadcasting this somewhere? Just like the surveillance cameras during the killing school life?
Man, Hachime, you totally know about that story, huh?
What? Do you have a problem with that?
Well, I really wanted you to read the manga version since I took the time to draw it.
What are you gonna do?
Oh well, I'll just raise the flag.
Flag? What do you mean, raise the flag? What's gonna happen if you do that?
Ooh, how exciting.
One step at a time. You're getting closer to clearing my character route.
You're not making sense again.
Well now.
Now then, I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside and the inside.
Yeah!
I'll raise them flags like crazy.
Fourth floor!
Oh.
Huh? It changed to a different hallway again. So, son, what's going to make something like this happen? No, I've already decided that I'm not going to be surprised. That's right. There's no time for me to be surprised by something like this. The fourth floor! The most fun floor. Let's talk to Akane first. Akane's twitching her nose like a beast and examining her surroundings. Hey, what happened?
based on my gut feeling.
Well, you know, it's just my gut, but I feel like someone's getting closer.
Huh? What do you mean? Who?
So...
I don't know. It's just my gut after all.
It's just my gut.
Still, her gut is pretty impressive. For some reason, it's strangely intuitive. And Monokuma did say something about the main cast coming. It's surprising, but her gut must be correct again this time. Okay. Right. Oh, where do we go? Where do we go? Did we go over... No, can't go there yet. Can't go there.
Do you ever think about the whole premise of this game is high school students killing each other, but they're not high school students anymore? Like, especially these guys with the timeline and all, they've already aged to the point where they probably could have graduated by now. At least the way the Japanese school systems work.
I know, because Japanese high schools are only 3 years.
Yeah.
The music room!
They probably, these are like...
Huh? What's this?
Young adults, not high school students.
This looks like the music room. I feel like I can see something strange.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like it's some sort of monument? Why would there be why would there be a monument in the music room?
Also, it's floating.
Not just that, the mark engraved on the monument is a symbol of the Future Foundation, right? Below that symbol, there's a short passage engraved. To combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. Huh? The Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy? Aren't they known as World Ender? This is completely different. Monokuma, he completely made it up. What is this? Words are floating in the air. This is like a hologram, right? The floating letters forming a sentence. Looks like a passage from an email. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have obtained information. A person who claims to be a survivor of Hope's Peak Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they are survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the group can go that far without Junko Enoshima rallying them. In a worst-case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. Also, if they are survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins, and we haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we have received a report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. It seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program. Survivors of Hope's Peak Academy? 15 students? Is that about us? Excluding Chiaki, who was a part of the Future Foundation, there were definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? It's like they're talking about some other world. What happened outside Jabberwock Island? If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is really true, then the world isn't normal anymore. Maybe. I'm starting to feel like we might be better off not remembering the memories we've lost. I guess that's all the clues in this room. It's finally confirmed. The Future Foundation is on our side, at least. They were founded by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy, and they took us in to protect us. But if that's true, Chiaki should have made that clear to us. No. As long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything carelessly. Monokuma, if he's the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be the ultimate despairs who caused the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The ones who are carrying out the will of Junko Enoshima are making us go through this. Also, this caught my attention in the email too. What is this research facility on Jabberwock Island mentioned in the email? What's that about? The only Future Foundation facility we found was the ancient ruin. There's no way that's the research facility. So, if there really is a research facility on this island, there should be other Future Foundation members here. Somehow there's still so many mysteries. You okay, Nikki?
I keep trying not to make references people won't understand. It will lead to more pain.
Are you sure that nobody would understand them?
Yes! Who the fuck here knows Party Country? Who the fuck here knows about Cat Ghost? Nobody! Fine.
Oh, this room! Oh, this is a good room. This feels different from a classroom.
Maybe.
It's probably the office, right? I mean, the room kind of has that stuffy teacher vibe to it.
The office, huh? Now that you mention it, it does look like that.
Well.
More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere.
How much longer is this guy gonna be obsessed with Sonia? Give it up already.
He's obviously not.
Honestly, it's not even a love triangle, you guys. It's just Gundam and Sonia slowly getting closer and closer, and Kazuichi just following him around.
There are letters floating in the air, like the music room from earlier. Looks like a passage from an email someone wrote. I think it's the same one from earlier. Guess I should read it. We understand this matter regarding survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best and continue your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko Enoshima, the fact remains that they are incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps, there is still a leader on par with Junko Enoshima. As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of a shining future. Immediately eliminated? Does that mean this is an order to kill them? That doesn't sound peaceful at all. Well, I guess that's understandable. If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is as terrible as it sounds, it's pretty much all-out war. If the remnants of despair are the ones waging that war,
I don't know, man. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history sounds pretty mild to me. Oh, fuck.
There's no way they'd be forgiven that easily. Huh? There's something written on the blackboard. What's written here? I did not mean to click on the blackboard. I meant to pick on the picture!
The picture looks like frickin' Aramaki from Ghost in the Shell.
List the subject is written out on the blackboard in large letters. Just below that are names I've seen before. There's a newspaper posted on the blackboard. Below that, Hyoko Saionji is written there. What is this newspaper? Huh? That doesn't look like the Hyoko we know.
That does
It's
not.
an older version of her.
What is this?
It could be an older version of her.
It says Miss
Yeah, no,
Hyoko
they've all
Saionji.
aged since then. But since the simulation, they could appear as they did then.
This can't mean the same Hyoko, right? I mean the Hyoko we knew. She was much smaller and looked much more childlike. It was pretty much her defining feature. But in the photo in this newspaper, in a way I can see the resemblance to Hyoko, but her height and figure. It's too different from the Hyoko we knew. What does this mean?
This lady looks pretty mature. Is she the Hyoko, or is she Hyoko's older sister or something?
Bruh.
No, it says Hyoko Saionji here.
Oh, then Hyoko has an older sister with the same first and last name.
An older sister with the same first and last name.
Someone slap some sense into him.
Please.
That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it for yourself. That's not Hyoko.
But did you ever hear her mention an older sister?
Man.
Well, it's not like I was that close to her or anything.
Wrong. She doesn't have an older sister. Hyunji family's own.
If she doesn't have a sister, then a relative? No, there's still too much of a resemblance.
What are you saying?
That's Hyoko.
Huh?
Of course not.
What are you saying? Hyoko doesn't have a curvy body like this. I mean, she was famous for her childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap over looking like that.
Of course, that's the first thing he points out.
Yep.
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she hit a growth spurt. Wink.
What are you saying? She's already dead. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt.
Well, regardless, all the clues I've provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair.
What's going on?
What the heck? This is the truth?
If this is the truth, there's a Hyoko in this newspaper. Is he really saying this is the same person? That's impossible. I mean, how can there be a photo of a grown-up Hyoko when she's already dead? Why does this even exist?
Sure.
Hey,
sure, dude.
Could it be related to that list of subjects over there?
Huh?
this is bad.
If it says subjects, maybe it means there was some kind of experiment, right? Did that experiment change Hyoko's body? No, what am I saying? Just saying it out loud makes it sound messed up. What experiment?
Some kind of experiment would mean that we're also test subjects, right? I mean, our names are also written on the blackboard into that list of subjects. What kind of experiment was it?
What's going on?
What's going on? It better not have anything. It better not have anything to do with time travel.
God, please never bring up time travel again. That is one of the fucking trigger words. I hate that shit. Literally makes me so fucking mad.
God, they never
Anyway,
used that in the Danganronpa series. An extremely
Please tell me.
overwhelming portrait is hanging from the wall. Feels like I've seen it before, but the name etched in the placard says, Hope Speak Academy founder, Izuru Kamakura. Huh. Isn't that odd?
That's not right.
Wait a minute.
The founder of Hope Speak Academy, and this name, Izuru Kamakura. Doesn't this clearly contradict the information I obtained earlier? Darn it, another mystery.
Should say Daisuke Aramaki. I mean, straight up, he looks like Aramaki from Ghost in the Shell.
Okay, with this you've totally raised all the flags on this floor.
Was that? Oh, it was.
Congratulations, Hajime! You shall now go on to the next stage.
Next stage? Meaning, the third floor!
Yay! Okay, I'm gonna leave for a hot second
Darn it,
and then
not
be
again.
back.
The hallway is different from last time. Guess when that flag Monokuma mentioned is raised, I moved to a different hallway than the last. But how can you do that? No, that's not... Now's not the time to be confused by that.
Shouldn't
Thinking about it's just gonna waste my energy.
shouldn't we wait for Nikki?
Yeah, I'm going to. Just need to find my way since it's...
I'm back, lads.
Yeah, I figured it wasn't gonna take long.
Just... You guys can hear me alright, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Alright, cool.
this is looking interesting.
Oh.
Where's the rec room? I'm completely lost. It's been so long since I've been on this floor.
Man, Monokuma sucks at building if this is what he came up with.
What the hell is the rec room? And that's the physics lab. What? I thought it was down a longer... Where? I think it was this way. I think it was this way. It has to be this way. Yes, it's this way. There's a billiard table and a dartboard and a shelf lined with magazines. It's hard to think a room like this actually exists inside a school, let alone that the table's floating, but I'm not going to mention that.
Yeah.
Nor can I even click on it. Hey, what's this? It's a file with Hope Peak Academy seal on it. It says confidential. That means this is a big secret, right? Why would an important document be here? Why am I even asking a question like that? Obviously Monokuma's responsible. Anyway, I need to confirm what's inside that file. About the Hope cultivation plan. For many years, Hope Peak Academy has conducted rigorous research into various talents. The Hope cultivation plan seeks to use the fruits of our labor to further our goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. This plan has been the Academy's wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. What followed was a series of detailed instructions and intricate orders. It was full of difficult technical terms, and I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word True Hope left a strong impression in my mind for some reason. The Hope cultivation plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Hope Peak Academy was behind something like that. I don't really get it, but there's something about these words. True hope. Huh. What? I guess it's just a hologram. This hologram again. What's this one say? Looks like another email passage. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we finally succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. Though they were all dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all 15 of them. Due to the fact we are unable to ask them about specific details, it is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It has been reported that some are wounded, so it seems certain that they survived under harsh conditions. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we determined that they are the same age as the others. So we have decided to entrust them to the survivors of the killing school life. As for the remnants of despair, there are still no solid leads regarding this matter, and we have no new information to report. We will continue with the investigation. Once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. It says here that they succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. That means we should have been protected by the Future Foundation, right? Then why is this happening? If the Future Foundation was protecting us, why were we forced to kill each other on this island? Like it's not possible that the Future Foundation set this all up.
What's this?
My, Hajime, if you keep worrying like that, you're gonna get a toothache and collapse.
It's your fault. What is this hologram thing anyway?
Hey,
It's exactly what it looks like. They're the Future Foundation's emails. I thought they made the perfect clue, so I did a little bit of hacking here and there to get them.
You can even do that? Whoever's controlling you seems to possess many talents.
no!
Well, who cares about me anyway? That's not important at all.
I'm sure that's a big lie.
There's no way that's not important. This true identity should connect everything to what's happening right now. And second floor.
It's a lie,
Oh.
we all know. Oh my god.
It looks like
What
I'm in a
the-
different hallway again. I'm pretty much used to it by now, but even so. What is this space? Am I dreaming or something? I mean, this is just totally disconnected from reality. This is disorienting, isn't it?
What?
Highly.
Oh, hi, Akane.
Is she okay?
It's close. It's very close. Someone's coming.
Akane's twitching her nose and examining her surroundings.
Based on my gut feeling.
They're definitely real close. At least that's what my gut's telling me.
Then answer this with your gut. Is it an enemy or an ally?
Let's see. My gut feeling is they're both.
Yeah.
Right. They're both.
What?
Both?
Oh,
What do you
boy.
mean?
You.
I don't know any details. It's just my gut after all.
That's true, I guess.
Not the ultimate clairvoyant.
Instinct.
This is really disorienting.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look
you're
up at the or the floor, I should say.
Nah, that's a ceiling now.
What are we standing on?
A very whack ceiling.
Just a
Ooh,
very
now
cool
this
one.
is oh.
I hate this.
He screams for he does
I
not
hate
know.
this so much.
Don't worry,
Alex.
we're gone. We're done with that.
Oh, thank God. I swear to God that the library was upside down too.
This must be a library. Monokuma probably left something here too. I should hurry up and find it. This hologram again. It must be another one of those Future Foundation's emails. I should read it. There's no doubt that it's another clue. To Future Foundation 14th Division, Makoto Naegi. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What you're doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. What does this mean? This email suggests that someone was trying to let the remnants of despair escape.
Hold up.
This email is addressed to Makoto Naegi. But he's with the
Not
Future
trying to
Foundation
help
now,
them
right?
escape. Trying to reform them by putting them in the simulation where all they do is have fun and make friends.
Then why was he trying to protect the remnants of
Nikki,
despair?
you're really quiet.
All I'm saying is, am I the ultimate theorist or am I the ultimate fucking theorist?
Hold up.
What you are is really quiet, Nikki.
Okay, I can't fix that though. I'm trying to draw at the same time, and I have to draw on the thing that I usually do this on.
Sounds good to me,
so
though.
Yeah, she
Look,
sounds fine
yeah.
on my end. But anyway,
Maybe you're just fucking up, sir.
Because she
Hold
sounds perfectly okay on my end. I can hear just the right amount of volume.
Okay, are we good to move on?
You're fine just
Chris,
now.
I'm trying to say
Game
something.
audio.
I'm trying to say something, but everybody is talking.
Welcome to my world.
What if Makoto and Komeda are the same person? No. Hear me out here. Just based off of what that email, at the very beginning, it said to Makoto Naegi. He has the same last name, or he has the same whatever name as Komeda. He has the same fashion
No?
sense, same voice,
No?
just a bunch of different hair.
Well, same voice, yeah, similar voice anyway, same voice actor. But, and not, they don't have the same name, but it is an anagram of Makoto's name.
Well,
I think
one
it's
of the
more
names,
that
No,
think
neither
it's
of their
more-
names are the same.
Naegi?
Nagito.
Komaeda?
Nagi, I keep mixing it up.
No, Makoto, Naegi, Nagito, Komaeda. None of their names are the same.
I think that they're connected as characters, but they're connected writing-wise. I don't think they're connected lore-wise.
Like, they're both the ultimate lucky student, and that's about it.
Well, even then, that still supports that. That still supports that idea.
Okay, let's move on now that you said that. Did he betray the Future Foundation? Email to Makoto Naegi.
By the way, Jacob, in this drawing, I'm giving you low-key Nagito hair.
Of course you are. Oh, hey, we're back in here.
Oh, come on.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you have fluffy curly hair, so I don't know what you expect from me.
I don't know about curly, but wavy, sure. Huh? Wasn't this on the first floor last time? Huh?
Yeah.
Didn't I walk into a classroom? I don't really get it, but this looks like the laundry room.
The dryers.
There's no use worrying about it, but I was in a school now and I'm suddenly in a laundry room. And that's all the hidden Monokumas! Hey, and I got an achievement.
No.
I should start... What kind of achievement name is I should start a circus?
Because you got all them clowns.
You got all the bears.
He's group call with us. He already has all the clowns. I'm sorry, that was very mean.
This looks like a tablet computer. It looks like the power's on, too. Is this the next clue? I picked up the tablet and immediately started examining it. Neo World Program? This word, Neo World. I seem to recall hearing and seeing it a few times already. The Neo World Program has another name. Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator. The Neo World Program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. Develop these Neo World Program. Individuals such as the Ultimate Programmer, the Ultimate Neurologist, and the Ultimate Therapist were among the many talented people whose research results were utilized. By mounting a device to the cranium, the Neo World Program allows its subject to experience a synthetic virtual world.
What is that?
Additionally, the Neo World Program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world going through the use of the virtual world.
Is that a simulation I hear?
However, this device is for psychotherapeutic purposes only. Any other use is expressly forbidden. Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. Oh, so that means if Hajime isn't here, he won't lose anything. Really? But nothing? I was hoping I would get
I'm sorry, I'm just basking in this.
What, because it's just confirming everything?
Oh, it's confirming everything.
Because Nikki, the one to almost always be right! God.
It's called being the ultimate theorist, baby.
I swear though, Nikki, there's one part in Danganronpa V3, I don't think you're gonna be able to guess the specific answer to something, and I can't be more specific than that.
Okay.
At least I hope.
When is it, Jacob? Send it to me.
Let's continue, Nagito.
Hold on. Let me finish typing. Yeah, I can finish typing real quick.
Monsieur Komaeda.
Shoot, I'm blanking on character names. Hold on, almost got it. There. Okay, moving on. Thus, I already said that. Slowly, everything around me turned black. Synthetic virtual world? Program? A feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted. A feeling of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt until now. It's all disappearing until all I feel is despair.
It's the word! He said the thing!
Ah! I screamed loudly as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this.
You call that a scream?
I'm not screaming!
I can.
Then scream! Okay, that works.
Yeah, that works.
Half-ass scream. You can do better than that.
Don't! We need to move on.
Is that a challenge?
No, no, we need to move on.
Is that a challenge, Nikki?
Please, Jacob, this is actually entertaining.
Because I can do a different kind of scream. I have an autistic screech. I have an autistic screech.
She's saying move on. We're moving on.
Let's not go there, please.
I'm starting to accept that. There's no way something as crazy as this actually exists.
Nice!
Hold on. You gotta raise the flags more in order to clear my character room.
Did you switch to your phone?
No, I'm just out doing things.
Okay.
Now then, despair is waiting for you.
Oh, that's right, I can turn down the music again. Unless I already did that. That might be... Yep. That'll make it easier to hear. Impossible. This is impossible. It's all made up. Everything is all made up. Made up. Including me, too?
And this is where shit gets existential.
Hiya!
Oh.
Oh god.
Lead speak!
That's not even
how are
lead
you
speak.
doing? Didn't you enjoy the killing school trip? By the way, do you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning?
Man, you're a real
Monokuma
Gen Z
return.
if you can even understand any of this.
From this point on, I promise you... hold on. Promise you a world that truly deserves to be called a game. I'm not finding what I'm looking for. Fuck. You're, you
Guys.
guys are the only ones watching this who can save them. The end of the world is nigh. What you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it heart-throbbing? Look forward to it.
This hallway.
Everything's normal.
When we
Except
first
for-
arrived
Never
here,
mind.
I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. I don't really see a resemblance, but... Wireframe time!
Oh boy, wireframes.
It's like Melee.
Well,
Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the
Nocebo.
nocebo effect?
Huh?
The placebo effect is when your health improves after taking a fake medicine that you believe is real. And the nocebo effect is the exact opposite. Which means as long as the human brain controls all other bodily function, if the brain believes something is real, it will become real.
Why would you bring that up all of a sudden?
That's all just the placebo effect, what?
oh my.
Huh? I am not sure. I do not fully understand.
What the heck? Well, yeah, also if you have epilepsy, please, this is not the game you should be watching right now.
I don't think anyone here is epileptic.
The moment... Oh, yeah, Monokuma.
The moment she discovered that the truth was a lie. All hope will disappear.
Nikki, you better be here for this.
It is an
Give me a sec.
obelisk.
What was that, Nikki?
She said give me a sec.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a second for this. This is the room I've been waiting for.
Oh.
Oh.
Also, if you haven't noticed, this music sounds strikingly familiar, doesn't it?
I've already noticed it. I literally noticed it the moment it changed.
Just take a small little break here.
Sorry, I'm back.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
Like, is your mic all set up and everything?
I mean, I'm on my tablet right now and I'm in the kitchen, so it's not gonna be great, but it's gonna be a setup.
Okay. Well, we just need to be prepared for this big object.
Oh, fun.
Is this floating? That's impossible. There's no way something this big would be floating like this.
Wow, it's almost like that whole thing about it being a simulation is true.
What in the world is this? And the moment I looked at that object, Nikki, be prepared. You're about to voice something.
Okay.
Hello. Linked. Hello, alter ego. It's been a while.
It's your boy! It's the good boy.
See them again.
Welcome to the Neo World program.
A person? A floating person is talking to me. Who is it? No, is this even a person in the first place?
I'm not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It would make me happy if you called me Alter Ego. That is the name my master gave me when he created me.
It can talk. What are you? Alter ego, an artificial intelligence program?
Hold on, the stream is lagging. Okay.
I am the master program behind the Neo World program. I am responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is one that you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has infected everything. I'm supposed to be managing. And because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar.
Hold on. My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Darn it, it's that feeling from earlier again. This floating, like my feet are hovering above the floor. It's like I can't feel my feet or the ground. It's like I can't believe my own existence. You should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me, what is the Neo World program?
The Neo World program has omitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world. As such, only the data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the data detailing Jabberwock Island, which is where this research facility is located. That is why the previous Jabberwock Island city-state was restored. Ergo, if I'm to answer your question, where is this place? The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances. For example, this school you're in. It appears space is entirely under the virus's influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you, too. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. Seems the launch was rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry. I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World program.
Most of its words? I understood what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There's no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It'd make much more sense if this was a fictional world. Wait, are you saying this world is a fictional world? I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. This missing sense of reality. All the mysteries, all the truths. They're all just fiction. Is that... Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? Hey, can you tell me? What was the Neo World program used for in the first place?
The Neo World program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you can say it's a program for creating hope.
A program for creating hope? But the fact that we're in here and the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right?
Deleting memory is the first step toward replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World program. With the installed memory control unit, it's possible to remove any time period you set it to. And from there, you upload the memories contained in the virtual world.
Removing memories of any time period you set it to? So Monokuma was right. We did lose our school memories. But why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right?
It's a mystery to me, too. Including the program on the survivors of Hope Peak Academy while it's still in this experimental stage. I'm sure there was a very good reason. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry.
Are you saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I can think of. It sounds like we're just lab rats. The Future Foundation did that to us? But they're trying to save the world, right? Or is the Future Foundation not our ally?
I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable. I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this.
All these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me more about the Observer? And that virus?
Well,
For this session, the Neo World program was programmed to house 15 people, along with 2 monitors.
2 monitors?
Yeah, they were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. Oh, is that the sound of me being right again? Sorry. They were intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the observer in the teacher role was given the authority to influence the world. But the observer in the student role was not. They weren't given any special authority at all, so they'd seem as everyone else.
What kind of authority does the teacher role have?
As an example, the teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. If the teacher is properly managing the rules they've created, there is no risk of abuse. But because of the virus infecting everything, that has changed. It changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The Neo World program would have promised eternal peace. Just like the outside world, become a world filled with violence and death.
What is that virus?
I don't really know the details behind its true identity, but that function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, stole the portion of my abilities which contain my authority to build the world. It was a Grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so it wouldn't have complete control. But even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience.
She's probably talking about Monokuma Rock in the funhouse. Based on what she's saying, it sounds like she's on the receiving end of a one-sided attack. But Alter Ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. I can tell that just by communicating with her. Which means this supposed virus is so smart that it surpasses this Alter Ego? If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence just like her? Darn it, what the heck? An artificial intelligence waging attack against another one? It's so freaking irritating. But how did that virus infect the Neo World program?
The Neo World program exists in isolation. It's impossible it was infected through a network. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it.
Physically?
Oh, fuck no. Perhaps someone secretly brought in an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility and directly uploaded it into the main computer where the Neo World program is installed. Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened.
It was brought to the Future Foundation's facility? But the only person who could have entered that facility is someone who was a member of the Future Foundation. Darn it, what am I thinking? Why am I assuming that that's what I heard is the truth? Why am I assuming that everything is a lie?
Can I just point out real quick the fact that that on that plate thing, whatever that we were talking to Alter Ego with, on the right of it, it said not female.
Yep.
I just thought that was funny.
I wonder what the binary says, if anything.
And I'm actually kind of curious myself now that I see it. Do you mind letting me get a screen cap of that so I can check that out?
Yeah, there's a better view we'll get in a second.
I can see it fine from
No,
here.
there's more that's cut off.
Oh.
It's true that the virus is powerful, and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it. But I'm still able to defend the essential areas. So, it has a limit, too.
A limit?
took over an observer, then it has to follow the rules of an observer. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, you need to follow the correct procedure and...
Hey, come on now.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Even if you're just a god in the machine, that's enough hints for you.
Uh-oh.
How strange.
If you're gonna say something more, suppose that you exist between life and death. The death of yourself is inevitable. If so, it can be paralleled to the deflection based on the definition of existence that constitutes the relationship from the layer of the paradox. Change results by being cut off rapidly and causes a situation where your own existence is unavoidable and...
I'm so good. Man, this thing is really breaking.
accelerates and crosses with the joint ownership of the world and the situations and the context invites your...
Oh, hey?
I'm going to say that Monokuma is that virus, or at least has something to do with it.
Yeah, no, Monokuma is definitely the virus.
Here's your view. No, or not.
Darn, I just had it for a second.
This is really messed up.
It is.
Oh, hey, that outline looks familiar.
Makoto?
What the heck? What just happened?
What is up?
You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right? Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Maybe he can't hear my voice from this side? I'm currently talking to the world through alter ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted. But even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. Huh? Things you guys were forced to do. We were forced to watch it. Forced to watch us? I really want to save you right away, but because of the virus's interference, I couldn't do it. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The Neo World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference. But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that's working, then it means that the person I need to talk to is right there. I hope. It looks like this guy can't even hear me or see me. Just, who is this guy anyway? Is he our ally? Since there's no time, I'm gonna say what I need to say, and believe you're there listening to me. But first, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the Neo World program. That's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing until it was too late. But it's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. Save us? What did he want to save us from? Why would this save us? You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? You know 11037.
Oh my god, I'm so sick of
11037, that's the number we found at Nesmi Castle.
Leon!
The door to the ancient ruin was supposed to open after you finished gathering the hope fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even if the chance was swim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left that 11037 password in a place where the teacher role would not be able to go. Never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. Anyway, I'm also the person who set the password to that number. The number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm trusting that will to you all. I've entrusted it to your future. But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair, using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat them. Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma? In a worst-case scenario where an observer who has the role of teacher goes rogue, I've prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the forced shutdown sequence. Forced shutdown sequence? Even a teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this that you guys can choose on your own, independently of the observer. Which means, even if they stole the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start the forced shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of people. And in order to do that, I need to somehow get that number.
Boy, why aren't you speaking gibberish?
Uh-huh.
Death.
Death.
At the end.
This whole thing right here is giving me some huge, like, old Tron vibes. And honestly, I'm loving it.
Hmm? Say what?
What was that just now?
Hmm?
Hey, Hajime, what was that weirdness just now?
Nothing really.
I see.
Anyway.
Oh, well, anyway, that's all the hints you're gonna get. If that no good artificial intelligence tells you any more useless stuff, I'm gonna butt in again.
There you go, Chris.
Okay. Yep.
Got it?
Not yet. Got it.
Did Monokuma not notice what just happened?
It's been a while since I've spoken at length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time.
Hey, what about that guy just now?
There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me.
I see, it'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with that guy just now.
You guys have a weapon. A very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do is prevent the virus's invasion with all my might, so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you all. Do your best.
Do our best, huh? Well, what do we have to do our best at? The mystery's getting solved. I'm finally starting to see the truth. But what are we supposed to do when that truth is really a lie? We know we're working towards a conclusion that nobody wants to hear. But still, do we really need to work hard and do our best? Is there really a reason to do our best? If everything was a lie, then isn't everything just meaningless? It's the same for the killings, too. Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't all that be meaningless, too? When the world is flipped over and becomes so irrational, what am I supposed to do? So, there are several things we can do, guys.
Bing bong!
We can keep going tonight. However, my best guess is that we would have to go until 1 a.m. Or we can stop now and wait until we have a full watch party session. I leave the choice up to you.
I really want to continue.
I vote stay up, but if everybody else disagrees.
I don't really care either way.
I vote to continue.
What about you, Fish?
I don't care either way.
What about you, Fish?
If everybody wants to continue, then let's continue. But we should also take this time to get food.
Now is the time to get food and water.
Yeah, I say break time.
Alright,
Yeah.
well, alright. I mean, I already have food, but I also should get, like, water refill and the bathroom break
Yeah,
and
I'm
all
gonna
that.
get water as well. This is gonna be a long
so
night.
it's 9:50 right now, so we should pick this back up at 10. What do you say?
Yeah, I'll meet back at 10.
10-minute break. Let's go.
But that also means we're finishing the game tonight.
Hell yeah!
Heck yeah. I should probably make some popcorn if I can.
Cat, go lay down, go.
Okay.
Alright, BRB, y'all.
Same
Right,
here,
BRB.
BRB.
Stay up until
I'm just playing Bloody Roar right now. I'm just gonna disconnect.
I've been saying this the entire time. I hope we can thank like water. All right, back. I'm assuming everyone else is on a BRT as well. Well, oh, Mom, it seems no one's back yet, so we still have some time to talk.
Hello? Hello? Who's here? Hello? Well, I guess everyone is taking the break. Okay. Hello?
Back.
Welcome back.
I've been back, I was just waiting for everyone else.
I was talking, you weren't saying anything.
I'm back in the call, but I'm not gonna be back for a little bit. I'll just be a minute.
Okay.
Oh, alright.
Well, we still have some time.
It was at like 9:55, I came back, started talking, no one could hear me, so I muted myself.
Ah.
I probably didn't notice anything because I muted myself and was talking to my mom until like Kel came back. I was still looking at my laptop without my earbuds, and I see like the green light around your profile picture. So I'm like, and Nikki joined back, and I'm like, oh, they're all back. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna have to be a bit more quiet than I have been since we're staying up so late.
Yeah. Me and my mom were just talking about stuff. I was being pretty vague about this game.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm always really vague about, like, everything I tell her. Just in case she ends up watching something, because I did eventually drag her into Dragon Prince. And Avatar The Lost Airbender, because it was a fucking crime that she's never seen the actual show and only seen the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. And I'm getting her into Infinity Train, but she's been busy with work and all.
I
Because
returned.
apparently her
Hello.
work's a jerk and won't let her work from home, so like we're having less mother-daughter time watching stuff, so.
What's going on? What I miss?
Not
I
much.
was just talking about me and my mom and stuff.
Oh,
Nothing much. You didn't miss much.
I should save my
Alright.
popcorn for later. Once we actually start up again.
I wasn't able to give myself any popcorn because my dad's asleep,
Hmm.
or at least he was until I turned on the stove light to get sunlight in the kitchen. But I managed to get some stuff.
Yeah, I also managed to snag myself an apple because I haven't really had anything healthy to eat all day. So once it warms up a bit, because I was in the fridge,
All I've had to eat today was ice cream. That's it. I haven't eaten anything else.
Alex.
Oh, I am eating a plate of pasta right now. Don't fucking judge me.
Alright. Also, I always keep forgetting that we have fruit start. If I had remembered at that time, I probably would have grabbed an apple myself.
You can still go grab one. Can't you? You have time. Use it while you have it.
But I mean, they're in a part of the kitchen where I can't really see, and I don't want to emit any bright light to wake my dad up because he's very sensitive. Is
he sleeping on the couch or something?
Yeah, he sleeps in the living room.
Okay, now that's... Huh.
Yeah.
Alright, lads, I'm back.
Okay.
Hello, back.
Did Jack say anything?
No, but he's gone.
I thought that he said they was leaving at 10 or whatever.
Yeah.
I thought he
10
said
or 1.
that we should all meet back up at 10. I don't know. Yep, that's just as I thought.
Speaking of, and Nikki's dying.
You good?
Nikki, are you okay?
You good?
Yeah, I think so.
You don't sound okay.
It's whatever. Let's continue.
Okay. So that makes everyone then, yes?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
Let's
Let me just take my
continue.
Zoloft and then I'll be ready.
Continue. I am hype.
I'm probably going to have to be a bit more quiet, everyone, so...
Alright.
Me too.
Oh, I forgot I had this picture on my Firefox. Fun
Which
picture of, Hero, which, I'm gonna put it in spoilers, not because it's a spoiler,
What about
But-
spoiler? What?
but because of its contents. I just found it while looking him up. What's that, Jack?
God fucking damn it! Fucking son of a... God damn it! Jacob! Fucking... Ah!
No, Jack, the proper line is to say, the proper line is, Jesus shit, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob is a bastard man!
What? I just found it while I... Okay,
What were you looking up, Jacob?
I was just looking up Yasuhiro Hagakure, and that was it.
No, he was looking up Yasuhiro Hagakure Rule 34.
No, hold on. I have the proof.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past Jacob to do something like that, honestly.
Control
Jacob
print
is a
screen.
bastard man!
Hey!
Right there. You can see it in the Google search results just for Yasuhiro Hagakure. Right in the middle. I am not lying.
It's not okay.
Pretty funny, though.
It's not okay.
Okay, so now we can move on. And now that everyone's here, yes?
What?
Everyone is here?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I'm here.
Awesome.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's time for the long-awaited graduation exam. Please enter the red door located on the first floor of Hopespeak Academy.
Long time since we heard that.
That one throws you into a loop of flashbacks. So,
See you
like,
soon.
The red door, huh? It's just a waste of time thinking about what all this means right now. For now, I need to finish this. I just need to focus on that. He means this red door, right? Do I just have to go
like
in here?
a couch.
If I do that, will this be finished?
the casting couch, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, have fun, guys.
Boy.
Achievement unlocked, walking the walk.
I can't tell if that was in response to what I said or in response to what's happening on the stream right now.
What?
Oh.
I can't move my camera aside from up and down.
Jack pointed out that the red door looked like a couch, and I said a casting couch. Am I right?
Fucking no, Chris. Listen here, you little shit. You need to stop right now. You're cruising for a bruising, Chris.
Okay, moving on. Huh? This place.
You got dead jokes, Jack.
Yeah. Away from the mic, y'all.
Looks like everyone. Hold up.
Don't die, please.
I'm just imagining, like, that actually happening to Akane, like what's happening with Nikki actually happening with Akane, and it's interesting.
Looks like everyone's here.
Hold on.
I bit my lip or something because it hurts right now.
Ooh, I hate that.
I don't know how many people are gonna see that, but yeah.
Damn right.
Well, Mac's not online. Claire's playing Among Us, and Abby's playing Minecraft. So, oof.
Who knows?
Maybe everyone
That too.
with the tag.
It seems that this is going to be the final place.
However,
this place is...
Is this a trial field? But why is it a trial field?
It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before. We've been here before, right?
Yeah, this should be the place that the door to the ancient ruins leads to.
Hey.
Huh. It seems pretty strange that we've been in that other building up till now.
I just realized if I'm going to be talking quieter, I need to lower my voice sensitivity.
Okay.
There we go.
Damn it.
It's like we're dreaming or something.
If this is a dream, then this, too, was very...
welcome!
Oh, you finally arrived! Congratulations! You guys are the first ones to ever beat this game! After stopping by Hope Peak Academy, you've finally come back to this place. To the graduation exam site with the ancient ruins of Jabberwock Island.
You.
Can't give it a fancy name like graduation exam site, but it's no different than the trial ground from before.
Shh!
stupid fool!
From before!
Phew.
Trial field is actually inspired. This trial field actually inspired the one from before. So in a way, this place is the original.
Hey, hey!
Who cares? This graduation exam means we can finally go home, right?
Of course.
Of course. If that's what you guys decide.
Huh?
And if we have to decide, what do we have to do?
Now then.
Ahem. Please take a look at the LCD touch panel built into your seats.
Compared to the other...
Compared to the other trials, the rules are much simpler this time.
Yes, indeed.
There are 2 options, graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them, then press it. All of you will cast your vote, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision. If you don't press either of them, it will be treated as an absence and will not be counted.
In other words,
which means everyone who died up till now will have their votes treated as absences.
Then the result is based on our majority vote.
Hold on.
Ahem. If graduate is chosen by a majority vote, from there, an event that's kind of like a graduation ceremony called the graduation program will occur.
But if we do this stupid majority vote, the result is already pretty damn obvious. Come on, let's move this along. Can we... Right?
no, no, no.
No, you can't do that yet. I mean, your resolve hasn't firmed yet, right? Your will to be swept away by society's harsh current.
Shut up! Shut up!
Who the hell cares? I'm gonna press it.
What's this?
Soda, don't you dare.
My. Which of your orifices are you using to spew bile? To participate in the graduation program, you need my final say as your teacher, you know.
What does that mean? It won't end with just... What does that mean? It doesn't mean it won't end with just a majority vote?
That's right!
Through the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not.
Damn it!
So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it?
Well...
I'm terribly sorry for being rude earlier.
No way!
But you don't have to worry. There's no way I won't acknowledge your graduations. This is a mere formality. I'm doing it because that's how it has to be.
He's doing it because it's how it has to be? Doesn't mean he can exert his will over everything. He too has a limit. Is this what Alter Ego is talking about?
Anyway...
Anyway, even if you don't want to do it, you guys still need to do it to solve the mystery. Afterward, you cast your majority votes, and from there, we move on to the graduation program.
But why do we even have to go through something so dumb?
Well, that is... You said you
that's
were
me.
waiting for...
That's me.
Sorry.
You said you were waiting for the main cast, right? Which means you're just stalling for time then.
Who's the main cast?
Oh, no need to worry about it. It has nothing to do with you guys.
That is...
No, it has nothing to do with us. We're the only ones who are involved, you know?
So annoying.
It doesn't matter if you're involved or not. You're just a bunch of chumps in the big picture. That's why it has nothing to do with you. Just perform your roles without complaining.
You pissed me off.
Hold on. What's with that chump comment?
I can't ignore that.
It's not that it's important or anything, but make sure you turn off that toy.
I won't forgive you.
How dare you treat him like a toy?
What's this?
You did treat it like a toy. You got a problem with that? I created everything. You're actually picking a fight with me? I'm basically a god. Just how promising can you guys be? I guess this is just the nature of life. Fine then. Before you die, steer my power into your memory.
I did say I wanted you guys to know the outside world, but this is still a questionable starting topic. Let me ask you this. What is this world's true identity?
Huh? This world's true identity? What kind of question is that?
This world's true identity. If I answer this, it'll be true. And that lie will become the truth. But there's no way I can leave it unanswered. Oh no, opening with this?
I got it!
This world. This Jabberwock Island we're on.
It's a virtual world that was inspired by the actual Jabberwock Island.
Hey!
So, this isn't the real world, but if you want, you can call it the game world. You get it? It's all just one big game.
Are you friggin' serious?
Don't fucking mess with me, you bastard! Did you have us all come here just to tell us bullshit?
If this is a game, are my words being displayed in a text window right now?
About that.
That's stupid. There's no way that's even possible.
I know.
About
the
that.
all in your mind trope makes you feel such cruel despair. But who cares? I've revived all the suspense and mystery with just one line. 'Cause it's a game.
Then we were forced to kill each other.
'Cause it's a game.
A lot of crazy shit happened.
'Cause it's a game.
We're the only people here.
'Cause it's a game.
Monokuma's nonsensical abilities.
'Cause it's a game.
Don't fuck with me!
'Cause it's a
It's not
game!
even possible!
I know you guys are pissed, but you were having fun too, right? A world where anything goes only exists in games. So, just for force yourself to accept it. This closed space, this game world, was the true stage of this killing school trip.
Just stop.
Oh no.
There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna believe that.
Back in the day, people must have reacted the same way when they first saw the airplane take flight. But like wearing contact lenses, it'll stop feeling strange once you just get used to it.
Please do not compare reality to contact lenses.
I mean, if this really is a virtual world, what does that make us?
You better not say we're fictional characters.
The Future Foundation created this world using a program called the Neo World Program.
Damn it, they're breaking all the fourth walls.
It's programmed to place the user in a virtual world by synchronizing directly with the user's brain. Which means your bodies still exist in the real world. But right now, you're completely submerged in the game world, as if you're dreaming or something.
Hang on a second, I have a nasty delay going on my end again.
Not aviators, but...
Okay, now I'm good.
You good, Chris?
Yep, I'm good now.
You mean Avatar, right? An existence created in the game is a copy of the user's real body.
But we're not just regular avatars, right?
Your avatars were constructed by removing a specific thing from your bodies in the real world.
What did you remove?
The specific thing that was removed from our bodies. He's definitely talking about that, right?
I see.
What was removed from us was our school memories, right?
That's JYB. That's Johnny Young Bosch.
We're avatars that were created from our memories from before we entered the academy?
So that's why we don't have our memories of our lives at Hope's Peak Academy? Don't talk like that! Like we're made from memories of the past. Like we're avatars. Like this is a game world. How'd we end up talking about sci-fi crap? I'll never believe it!
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not sci-fi, it's a game!
Oh my god, shut up.
This world is a virtual reality created by a computer program. We can't proceed if we don't accept it. Is believing him really the only thing we can do? Oh yeah, I am definitely following a guide for this, by the way.
Is there any evidence that this is really a game world?
You are the evidence!
What does that mean?
Your avatar's made of memories from before you entered the school! But your actual bodies in the real world are different. Though you have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually lived that life.
That must be it.
Earlier, in the teacher's lounge, I found this strange newspaper clipping. There's a picture of Hyoko, but she looked more like an adult than the Hyoko we knew.
Like an adult? What does that mean?
Since we're avatars right now, we look exactly as we did before we entered the school. But in the real world, we've already lived out our school lives.
Yep, sure enough, Johnny Young
Which
Bosch.
means we've grown that much older. And among us, some aged so much we didn't recognize them.
And you are saying that happened to Hyoko?
It appears Hyoko had a growth spurt during the school year. Looks like the other shorty graduated, Fuyuhiko.
I can't believe that. You're just making shit up.
But if you guys only had memory loss, your bodies still should have grown during that time, right? So you should have felt your bodies go through growth spurts. But why didn't you guys recognize each other?
Because we did not know each other before we lost our memories.
If we all met after we lost our school memories, it's no different than meeting each other for the first time. Since we didn't know each other before that, we wouldn't have noticed how much we've all grown.
No, hold on. If we didn't know each other before, then we wouldn't have known if we aged or not by looking at each other. Then wouldn't he have noticed the difference? He would have noticed the difference. Who's that?
Nagito.
He's not here.
Oh, you can't choose dead people anymore?
Nope.
Because didn't Nagito regain part of his memories?
No. He found a file. Well, yes, of course.
You're the only one!
Well, no, he won a fight.
Hey, Fuyuhiko, you knew Peko for a long time, right?
Yeah, now that you mention it. Seems weird. No, now that I think about it, it's definitely strange.
Strange? What is?
Our school memories. About how many days' worth were taken away.
As the creators of the Neo World program,
Oh, I'm hearing Echo.
only the Future Foundation
Yeah,
would
that's
know
from
the
Jacob's
details,
headset.
but
It's weird. Whenever he mutes his mic
Right.
from the headset,
Yeah.
it creates a feedback loop.
I don't know why it does that.
Like a simulation.
The weird thing is I can't hear it on my end, so...
around 2 or 3 years worth, I assume.
That long? Peko and I have seen each other almost every single day of our lives. If we lost 2 years worth of memories, we would have noticed that we were older than we remembered.
So, does that mean our memory loss is another one of Monokuma's lies?
Your refusal to accept your mutual memory loss is why you can't notice all the important parts. You've lost your memories, end of story. You guys are avatars who had their memories taken from them.
This is a virtual world, and we're virtual avatars. Are you saying we just have to accept that?
I can feel my heartbeat, and I know what I smell like. So what do you call these things I'm feeling? Are you saying these are all lies?
Just because it's a game doesn't mean everything was a lie. Have you heard that when you're hypnotized to believe you've been burned, a burn mark will really appear?
So if our brains believe something is real, it's no different than if it actually happened?
Now that you mention it, I did hear about a phenomenon quite similar to that. In a distant country, there was a certain experiment carried out on one of their prisoners. The prisoner was blindfolded, strapped to a bed, and had small wounds applied to his toes to drain his blood. That prisoner was left alone in the experiment room, as the sound of dripping blood echoed throughout the room. But in fact, his blood was not being drained. He was just forced to listen to the sound of dripping water, but he believed he was bleeding to death. However, in spite of that, the prisoner still died.
As expected of Miss Sonia, your knowledge of state-sanctioned torture is amazing.
Wow! Knowledge
If
of
a
state
lie
sanctions.
is a believable lie, you're saying it might become the truth? We're really just connected to machines and stuff. And our consciousness was uploaded into here. So we genuinely believe that this game world was real.
Then, the Jabberwock Island we've been living on.
Of course, that's also a virtual world. That sea, that beach, the buildings, everything. It's all a virtual world created by the Neo World program. It's just like this space we're in right now. What we see before us is a virtual environment created by the program. It looks real because our brains think it's real.
That's why, in the end... it was all just a creation. That's the truth. truth is, it was all a lie. In this world's truth.
If everything's a lie, then what should we believe?
Who cares if it's a lie?
Hey, what are you getting at?
I mean, if this is really a game world, everything that happened here took place inside the game, right?
Then that must mean...
That's right. The killings we were forced to commit were part of some silly game. Everyone who was killed should still be alive in the real world.
Oh yeah. Just because they died in the virtual world doesn't mean they died in real life. So...
Why do I have the feeling there's going to be a big twist in that?
Yeah, that's it. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
No.
What's so funny?
If a lie is a believable lie, it might become the truth. That's what you said earlier, Fuyuhiko.
Yep, there it
Don't tell
is.
me. You mean...
The Neo World program isn't just any game. It's next-gen software containing the ultimate reality. And speaking of that reality, if a player's avatar experiences death, their brains inside their actual bodies will stop functioning too!
What?
Then... everyone who died...
It's not like their bodies are completely dead, so I can't say it's a true death, but that's why it's actually crueler instead. All that's left of them are empty husks.
Are you saying they will never awaken again?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Well, nobody's gonna appreciate a game where you don't die when you're supposed to, right?
What game?
He said
This is
the
some
fuck
Sword
word.
Art.
Lies for.
This is some Sword Art Online stuff right now, man.
If you want to be mad,
No,
please
because
be mad
SAO,
at the Future
like,
Foundation.
like,
They're forcing you to play
it
this game.
literally microwave your brain to death. This, it
Future
basically,
Foundation?
it's the Matrix versus SAO. It's more like the
The
Matrix
people
than
from the
SAO.
Future Foundation made us play this sick game? Everything was their doing? Then... Monomi and Chiaki were...
They betrayed the Future Foundation to protect us. And then... we were taken out.
I see.
Okay, no, but...
So our real enemy is the Future Foundation!
Okay, no, but could we talk about something real quick?
Yeah.
When we saw those characters again, when we were going to this place in the first place, didn't we hear them say lines that they never said before and react to things that were outside of what they've already reacted to?
Yep.
So that means that as long as they can be convinced that they're alive again, their bodies are still alive. Technically, we've seen that most of their brains are still functioning.
They're
I mean,
brain
Soda's
dead,
isn't,
Nikki.
but that's
They're
just
brain
kinda-
dead.
But we've seen them.
Yeah,
We
Jack.
have seen them after they were declared dead, interacting with things.
After, before you came back to and started watching with us again, just before, actually, yeah, just after Chapter 5 ended and we went to the Ancient Ruin, the game started glitching out and the other characters started talking and reappearing again just randomly, but they were interacting with the other characters and everyone was acting like they were still alive.
So as long as there was a way to convince them that they're still alive, then they're still alive.
Moving on.
So, anyway, that's my theory on why Gundam is coming back, because I need him to come back anyway.
The Future Foundation is a real enemy? Is that it? Is that really it?
Really? It's 8-bit?
Yep.
That kills the hype so much.
The Neo World program was developed by... The Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation's doing, right?
And the enemy is the Future Foundation! I mean, a group that would make a killing game.
No, that's wrong! Originally, in the world created by the Neo World program, a concept like violence never existed.
Then, why is there killing going on?
The virus that invaded this program is forcing us to kill each other.
Could it be that virus is?
You're right. Until Monokuma appeared, this island was giving off a really peaceful vibe.
Yeah. It didn't get weird until Usami was remodeled as Monami.
No, it got weird because Teruteru was there.
Monami, what sort of role did such a lost girl like her have in this world?
Hey, don't change the subject!
But that's also something we need to clear up. Monami, or Suomina's role that she had in this world was...
I see! She was the observer of the Neo World program. Isn't that right?
That's right! She was an NPC that was assigned the role of observer.
NPC? What's that?
Non-player character. A character that's not controlled by a person. It's different from avatars like us.
Monami's existence was created entirely by the program, just to monitor the 15 of you.
Please wait! Did you just say 15 people?
Have you forgotten how to count? We're 16 people in total.
He was probably excluding the other observer.
Huh? Another observer?
The Future Foundation's other observer. That has to be referring to that person.
I see! Aside from the 15 participants, there were 2 observers in the Neo World program. One of them was Monami, and the other one was...
Could it have been Chiaki?
Yeah, you're right.
You're saying Chiaki was an NPC?
So you're saying she was just a program? And she didn't actually exist in real life?
Then, she wasn't human?
An AI.
She didn't exist at all? Not human?
No, that's not it.
That is rough.
Chiaki was really alive. Even if she was a virtual existence, she was really alive. Did you forget? She saved our lives, you know?
Don't get all mushy towards a game character!
Shut the hell up, Monokuma. Like, you're one. Like, I was gonna say, like, you're one.
She wasn't
off,
just
but,
a
like,
little game character. She was a lackey for the detestable World Ender.
World Ender?
Now that you mention it, you referred to the Future Foundation by that name before.
That just means it was all a bluff, right? So we think that the Future Foundation was our enemy.
Do not joke about the world ending.
No, there's no doubt that the Future Foundation is also World Ender. At least for those of us here.
For everyone who's here?
Hey, what do you mean, those of us here? Why are you lumping us with you?
It's just a bluff.
Monokuma, what exactly are you? Don't you just show us your true self already?
What, you can't talk?
Confirmation, babes.
It is cowardly of you to just ignore us.
Before I reveal my true identity to you guys, it appears the main cast has finally arrived.
Nayagu?
Huh?
Main cast?
Speaking of which, this guy is a member of World Ender.
What? World Ender?
Hey, you know that voice.
Nayagu!
Hmm?
The lad.
There he is.
I knew it. It's not the Future Foundation's fault. Rather, the fault lies with you guys.
I knew it. I knew it.
All right, I was waiting for you, Makoto. You finally arrived.
Makoto?
My name is Makoto Naegi. Like you, I'm also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy. And right now, I'm a member of the Future Foundation.
You are from the Future Foundation?
Why did someone like you suddenly show up?
I got it. You came to save us, right? Then hurry up and save us! Hey, what happened?
What is this? Isn't he acting a bit strange? This guy's attitude. It's as if he's being cautious of us?
Of course. I don't mind rescuing you guys. But before that, you all need to fully accept the situation you're in.
The situation we're in?
Why do you think the Future Foundation decided to put you guys into the Neo World program?
Who cares? Hurry up and get us out of here!
The Neo World program has another name. The Hope Restoration Program.
Hope Restoration Program?
By now, you should understand your true identities.
Huh? Our true identities?
Aren't we the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy who were rescued by the Future Foundation?
And the remnants of despair.
Before you arrived here, Monokuma should have shown you guys some clues. Put them all together and try thinking about it.
Put it together and think.
A dipshit like him telling other people to think? Oh my fucking god. Bitch.
Oh boy, Sonic Riders yet again, for the last time.
This is not Sonic Riders. That's more SSX than Sonic Riders.
Sonic Hero. Sonic.
That is SSX.
Wow, I'm so glad that we have this minigame that perfectly encapsulates what happens in your head when you're thinking. Almost like what I've been saying has been correct. Sorry, I'm just very happy about this.
Me too.
This is really long.
It's the very. I remember, like, there's a lot of people complain about this minigame, seeing it as pointless.
Hey,
I would
man,
prefer this over Hangman's
it's only
Given
about as
any
long
day.
as my dick.
Yeah, but this is literally just a simple multiple choice question format would substitute this with no content lost.
Yeah, I know.
I like the RV3's version of this game better.
It's all coming together.
But we'll get to that when we get to that.
Could it be? The survivors of Hope's Peak Academy and the remnants of Ultimate Despair are...
Yes, both of those phrases refer to you guys. That's right. Not only are you guys the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy,
You're also survivors of Ultimate Despair!
We're all Ultimate Despair?
Don't be stupid!
In the beginning, we took in 15 of you as survivors of Hope's Peak Academy. But upon further investigation, we discovered an unbelievable truth. The 15 people we acquired were actually the horrifying remnants of despair.
That was us?
What is this ultimate despair?
I remember hearing that they're dangerous guys who are responsible for terrorism, coups d'etats, and wars. Yes, they're responsible for the tragedy and brought chaos into the world. Despair in human form, but utterly devoid of humanity. That's what you guys really are. The ultimate despairs don't care about principles or morals. They just spread despair everywhere they go. They live solely to torment everything, to burn everything, to kill everything. We're part of a dangerous group like that?
That's gotta be a lie!
That's right. There's no way. There's no way we're all ultimate despair.
Nagito probably did what he did because he managed to learn the unbelievable truth.
Nagito? Why are you bringing him up all of a sudden?
He's the only one who knew this truth before you guys. It was a special prize for clearing the final dead room.
Was it that file that contained all our student profiles? But inside...
But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
No, it used to have profiles from after you entered the school, but Nagito destroyed them before you saw it.
Huh?
Why? Why do you know something like that?
Anyway, it's the absolute truth that the file had profiles about you guys after you entered the school. And after Nagito obtained the file and learned the truth, what did he try to do to you guys?
Nagito learned the truth. What did he try to do to us? Are you telling us to answer that? Here we go again. Oh dear.
Kill us all. Ain't that what it is?
Why can't I grab that? No! It's unfair! Oh no, I need an S.
Got it!
He tried to kill everyone except for the traitor.
That's right. After seeing the file, you learn that everyone, including him, was ultimate despair. And he tried to kill everyone except the traitor.
Did Nagito try to kill us because we were ultimate despair?
Yes, because of his love for hope and his hatred toward despair. I sort of understand that feeling.
Don't mess with us. Why do we have to be treated like the bad guys?
There must be some kind of mistake. There's no way we're ultimate despair.
I don't need a twist like that.
It might seem unbelievable because you guys only have memories from before you entered the school. But it all happened at Hope's Peak Academy. You were tainted by ultimate despair because at Hope's Peak Academy, you were in contact with her.
Her?
The true ultimate despair. Junko Enoshima. She strongly influenced you all during your time at the school. And that's why you became ultimate despair. In order to remove that influence, you've been placed into the Hope Restoration Program.
Is that why you took away our school memories?
The reason you're able to act like your normal selves is because you're within the Neo World program. But your true bodies in the real world are different. In the real world, you're part of a group that cruelly destroyed your family, friends, and even your own body.
Family, friends, and our own bodies? Aren't you exaggerating a bit?
He's right. There's no way we do something like that.
Don't turn away from the truth.
Boy.
What was that just now?
Oh.
A memory?
You guys hear something
But-
shaking in the entire world? That's just the sound of my fucking massive orgasm at being right. You fuckers ever doubt me again, I'm bringing this up.
Oh, Nikki, I never doubted you. I just couldn't say anything.
I had a huge feeling that that mysterious guy at Chapter 0 was Hajime.
That person was Nagito, right?
It appears you've remembered a little.
Huh?
Now, face what you've done. And from there, you will finally take your first steps on the path to hope.
Do, 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 do.
There we go, now it's playing the real version of this song.
There's obviously some kind of mistake. There's no way we're ultimate despair.
Because you're all ultimate despair. You killed your friends and family. And you even destroyed your own bodies.
That must be it. If that memory I felt was actually a memory from the real world, what Nagito did was... He cut off his own arm and transplanted a woman's arm?
Not just any woman's arm. It was the late Junko Enoshima's arm. What did you say? He probably thought that by becoming one with Junko Enoshima, he could make her survive within him.
I don't get this at all.
The ultimate despairs defy understanding. They have no problem severing their own limbs.
I am terribly sorry. I do not feel so well. Where's the bathroom?
It's just a game anyway, so why don't you just let it out? I'm pretty sure a select few would demand that.
Kazuiki.
It's too soon to feel sick. That's not even the worst thing the ultimate despairs have done.
Oh boy, here comes the montage reel.
Oh boy.
Some wasted away to skin and bones through continuous fasting in order to reach the despair of starvation. Others gave their own families to Junko just to perform killing experiments on them. Not just that. After Junko's death, they slaughtered countless people by forcing them to commit suicide.
That's not suicide, that's just
One person
murder.
even implanted one of Junko's eyes into their own socket. Perhaps they wanted to see her despair? And not just that. Some even tried to have children with Junko's dead body.
Necrophilia!
Y'all know who that was?
Just
stop!
That's just a bullshit story. That's obviously bullshit! So you feel despair toward yourselves in the real world. I understand that feeling. But there's no need to worry. If you just advance toward the hope I provide, you'll definitely be saved.
Save? You'll save us?
Of course. That's my purpose after all. That's why the Neo World program was created too.
You put us
It's
inside
all
this
for the
program
love of
so
Jesus
that you can
Christ.
save us?
Amen. You'll be
Essentially,
saved.
your cohabitation inside the Neo World program was just a simulation. If we remove the memories of your time at Hope's Peak Academy, would it also remove your ultimate despair?
So, you're saying this was like a test?
I guess I can say that the test was a success. Even though it deviated greatly from the original plan of graduating after gathering the Hope fragments, nevertheless, you guys were able to overcome your unexpected trials and make your way here. That's why all you need to do is choose graduate.
If we do that, we can get out of here?
However, if you graduate from here, your school memories will never return.
Huh?
If you choose to graduate, and the Observer determines that there are no problems, you will complete the Hope Restoration Program, and your avatar will be uploaded into your real body.
Uploaded?
It means by uploading our avatar's memories into our bodies, we're also forcibly erasing our past selves. That's why it's called the Hope Restoration Program. So that is the Mio World program.
Hey, what happens to the people whose avatars died?
Good question.
If an avatar that needs to be uploaded has been deleted, there's nothing we can do.
So you're saying they'll never wake up?
God damn it! Damn fucking shit!
Ahem. Please take a look at this flip book for a quick rundown of your options.
That's not a flip book.
If you choose graduate, it'll transfer your in-game memories, but your school memories will be gone forever. Unfortunately, the people who have already died will not be able to wake up.
Just a thought. What will happen if we do not choose to graduate?
You'll just have to continue living your tropical life.
Hey, why you gotta ask something like that? Well, even if we wake up in the real world, we are all rather messed up, right? If that is the case, then maybe staying on this island is...
What are you saying? Haven't we been working this hard just to escape from here? You don't have to force yourself to return to a painful reality. Let's just play this game forever and ever!
Don't be ridiculous. If I stay in this screwed up world any longer, I'm seriously gonna snap.
But still, is it really okay to sacrifice the others just to save ourselves?
You're asking that now? If we don't get out of here now, then what was everything we've done up till now even for?
You're right. We've been trying desperately to survive until we can finally leave this place. If we don't get out of here now, all the deaths we've endured will be in vain. I know this, but... something's not right. How come Monokuma isn't trying to stop us? Is he just gonna stay quiet and overlook us getting out of this game world? Then everything Monokuma did would be pointless too. Not only that, is it really okay for us to believe him? Should we get out? Or... what do you guys think?
Get out.
Well,
Last time-
obviously.
Well, I mean, remember last time, the way to get the best ending was to not press the issue. Now, would they do that again here, or would they subvert your expectations and do a 180? That's the question.
I see.
Look, babe, there's obviously something going on with Monokuma.
Well, ultimately, Jacob
we have some
has
time
to
to
do what the
decide?
guide says. So, ultimately,
Yeah, but I just wanted to see what you guys wanted to say.
Did you get scared like Sonia?
No, it's not that. Don't you think this is a little strange?
Strange. You still don't understand? Normally, ultimate despairs like you guys would just be abandoned. But I'm telling you, I'm here to help. You should be thankful for how open-minded the Future Foundation is.
Makoto, what has happened to you?
Just listen to the Future Foundation. The Future Foundation is the world's hope, you know?
I knew it. Just as I thought. There's something wrong with you.
I said I'm going to save you guys. Why aren't you listening to me?
Let's do what he says and get out of here. I mean, the Future Foundation's the good guys, right?
And apparently, we are actually the bad guys.
It's fine to trust him, right? The Future Foundation is the world's hope. No one can defy the Future Foundation.
No, that's wrong.
there it is.
Hold on. Did you say it's foolish to defy the Future Foundation? Then how do you explain your actions?
My actions?
I saw it. The email that the Future Foundation sent to you.
to Future Foundation 14th Division Makoto Naegi. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What you're doing is a serious act of treason, do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy. You survived and helped you recover your memories. Hold on. Gotta do something real quick. There we go. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of hope-filled future.
In that email, Makoto Naegi defied the Future Foundation to protect the remnants of despair, which clearly contradicts what this person is saying.
Huh? Is that email for real? The Future Foundation tried to kill us?
Hold on! We'll deal with that later. Hey, Monokuma. Those clues we found were all real, right?
Yes!
And that's not the only contradiction. What this Makoto person is saying also contradicts what we've already been told. Essentially, I cannot guarantee that there are no issues with this program. To tell you the truth, I wasn't sure whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you. I wanted to protect you. To me, those words seem much more real. If so, the person in front of us...
Tell me, Makoto Naegi, who are you?
Who is he? Simply put, he's Makoto Naegi, who's known for being a cutie patootie!
Monokuma's gay, confirmed.
I'm asking...
You insolent fool! If you're saying he's not Makoto, then show me some proof!
What's that, Nikki?
Oh, I was saying that in the last game, Monokuma was saying that bears have no gender, so he has no gender. And then when they were like, yeah, no, that's not how bears work, they were like, what do you mean that's not how bears work? So, Monokuma has no gender confirmed. Non-binary king.
Darn it, he's trying to infer to that. To prove whether that Makoto Naegi is real or not, I'm gonna have to shove that in his face. Ooh, Phantom Talk action with Monokuma.
Yay! I can't hear you! Better luck next time! What? What do you want? Punishment is waiting for you! You're getting all riled up!
Hashtag
what,
not my
what
head.
are you even talking about? Enough already! That's
Why say I'm missing it? I'm not.
Proof! Are you sure about this? I'm not listening! Are you sure about this? What are you even talking about? I can't hear you! Better luck next time! What? What do you want? Punishment is waiting for you! You're getting all riled up! What are you even talking about? Enough already! That's impossible!
Hey Jacob, how long is your hair?
Like 3 or 4 inches past my shoulders.
Sure about this? You insolent fool! If you're saying he's not Makoto, then show me some proof!
This is the end! Makoto Naegi, if that's who you really are, then tell me this. Why did you make the password to Nezumi Castle 11037?
What was that again?
You can't answer?
That's weird. Wait, where'd you find that out?
Who cares? So how about it? Can you even answer?
Oh man, I've been found out.
Found out? Then you're...
How disappointing! And I thought I was on the right track.
Knew it.
Puppet.
He disappeared? Hey! That guy disappeared!
Why are you surprised? It's a computer program, so anything's possible, right?
Then, that was just the work of Monokuma?
Aw, you found out I was faking! This is so embarrassing! I just wanna kill myself!
What are you doing?
Then fucking do it,
Why
coward.
don't you show us a fake member of the Future Foundation?
That fake was trying to get us out to the real world.
You don't.
And that's your
do it.
plan?
You just wanna...
Is that where your trap is?
Man, they saw right through me! I may as well be invisible.
A trap? What kind of trap did you set?
Hey, if you know what's good for you, you better hurry the hell up and confess. I'll beat you half to death if you tell us now. But if you don't spit it out soon, I'm just gonna kill ya!
Oh boy. Wait. We're here already?
Just kill
Oh
him
my.
right now! Then this nightmare can finally end!
Violence is not allowed! This isn't that kind of game! It's a much smarter game, right?
What game? This game is already over!
This game is over? No! I'm not gonna let you finish yet! There's no way this can end before I've even transformed!
Oh my
Transform?
god.
A transformation is
goodness.
customary in a final boss battle, right? You know.
But there's no
like that
violence in
one
this game.
role-playing game? You know what game I'm talking about. Final...
Don't say it!
Now then,
Don't.
allow me to show you.
Don't say it.
I'll
Don't want to
skip
get
the
copyright.
second and third
That
forms
name's
and go
copyright.
straight to my final form.
You better not be bluffing. I'm gonna beat the
Okay,
crap
then,
out of you and
Frieza,
pull all your
what the
stuffing out.
fuck?
I hope you guys love this transformation sequence.
Oh. Anime inspired.
No, it's Final Fantasy. Da, 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 da,
Yeah.
da, da.
What?
Sephiroth.
I have a bad feeling about this. Like the inside of my brain is burning, sizzling. A really, really bad feeling.
Now then, make sure you burn this ginormous despair you're about to see into your memories.
Oh, trust me, I haven't forgotten the first time I've seen it.
Wow. If Frieza reaches his final form, we're gonna need to do Super Saiyan again.
Now he just sounds like he's having a seizure.
I'm gonna die!
Yes!
Honestly, are we gonna go Super
Are we
Saiyan to
gonna
fight
see
his
Hold on,
ass, or-
hold on.
Monokuma?
Oh, hey, a hand!
Oh,
Just go
Junko.
scratch my hand.
Junko's head.
Shit.
Hey, babe, how you doing,
no.
girl?
Oh no.
Also, can we talk about how that starved body was Nikon? Okay, thanks, bye.
Oh no. Guys, it's the icon of sin.
It's the corpse of King Minos.
Interesting. She's in 3D, while everybody else is a little paper cutout.
Well, not quite.
What? What's going on?
Am I hallucinating?
I know anything goes here, but this is clearly not fucking okay!
I see. So that's your reaction to seeing an extra-large high school girl. But are they really that big? Don't you think they're pretty small?
She's huge! She's way too huge!
But the final boss in a certain action game is much bigger. You know, that game, Kniferella.
Said it anyway.
I see. An estimated bust size of 50 meters, huh? My boobs are hopelessly huge.
50 meters?
50 meters.
Hey, want me to squish you in between them? Big boobs feel good, you know.
Oh my god!
No. Stop.
I get fucking crushed!
He's not even one.
If this was a
Oh,
panorama
it's
full of pretty girls,
Is this why
there'd be a
the fans
CG
so
close-up of my
fucking
cleavage.
thirsty?
But
Don't lie, as if they're
Well, that already happened!
too bad. This isn't a fan service game. Of course, since it's not an action game either, you won't even get to experience
Fourth
the
wall
refreshing
broken.
sensation of battling an enormous final boss. So fucking hopeless! This is Monokuma's true identity?
Like, just straight up what I posted
We
in
have
the
to
text
deal
chat.
with this thing?
I'm shocked you'd call me this thing. Oh, you're so mean.
Is it just me, or did her personality change?
I get easily bored of my personality. Like, I already got bored of my personality who gets easily bored. And that's when Fuyuhiko would say, "It's too damn soon to say you got bored, right?"
Wait, what?
I have plenty of data on you guys, so it's so easy for me to know what you're all thinking.
You are not bored at all.
I got bored of getting bored. Jeez. Even when I'm dead, I still get bored. This sucks.
Even when you're dead, does that mean... Is this person's true identity?
I see.
Are you Junko Enoshima?
Did you say Junko Enoshima? Isn't she dead?
It's true. I did end up dying the last time. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to go so fast. I couldn't help it, you know? It was my first time.
What?
Jeez.
Dying is something you only do once!
Go.
Usually, at least.
And why is
Great
someone who
personality.
died here right now?
Do you guys know about an artificial intelligence called alter ego?
Oh my god.
Huh?
Exuberance! We are now an AI! We have transcended humanity!
What AI? Stop saying all this crazy bullshit.
You see, my personality is like this because I'm the type who dies easily, right? That's
What?
why I made my own AI program while I was still alive. And then someone uploaded me into this Neo World program. And that's how Alter Ego Junko hopelessly appeared in front of you guys.
That's insane. This insane? Oh, for goodness sakes, Hajime!
I'll say it! I'll say it.
The end talk.
This insane bitch is Junko Enoshima!
She's responsible for everything. The destruction of Hope's Peak Academy. The destruction of the world. The one who took over the Neo World program and forced us to kill each other.
This bitch is doing!
Even so, what am I supposed to do?
You're too innocent, Jacob.
Even if we know she's Junko Enoshima.
Don't get cautious and think stuff like, what can we do? I mean, we're all ultimate despair here. Each and every one of our classmates looked at us like we're a bunch of loogies on the side of the road. So, let's all be friends!
Hell no!
Man, they hate me. And I was thinking of you guys when I tampered with the graduation program. But they still hate me.
Huh?
Tampered with the graduation program?
Remember what that fake Makoto said earlier? About what happens to you when you graduate, right?
That was a
I
lie.
feel like you guys weren't getting a big enough reward for graduating. So, I decided to modify what happens so it's something exciting and unique. Just like a game. Uploading your game memories into your real bodies is fine, but letting your friends stay dead just sucks. That's why I decided to resurrect them. This is the new graduation program I'm offering.
Resurrect? Hey, are you serious? Can you really do that?
It was like real hard, you know? The graduation program
No.
is the core part of this game, so it was protected with a lot of encrypted code. It took me a long time, I felt so much despair about how useless I am. Well, one advantage
Okay,
of
then,
being an
Sandy
AI
Cheeks.
is that I got smarter with computers.
What the fuck was that?
Before that, every
That's
time
some
a
kind of
computer froze,
SpongeBob
I used to put it in
SquarePants
the microwave
bullshit.
and nuke it.
Show of hands, class. How long do you think it took for me to modify it?
What specific length of time would it have taken for her to modify the program?
Who cares about that? Are
The
you serious
fucking
when you say that
countdown.
everyone who died will come back to life?
Did you forget? You gotta answer questions to progress the story. That's the rule of this game, right?
This is not a game!
I'll give you a clue. You guys were always watching time slip away at a certain place.
So you're not gonna tell us until we answer that?
We're completely at our mercy. But if we can't progress until we answer, we have no choice but to answer. How long it took for Junko Nishima to modify the graduation program? She said we were watching how long it took. If so, the certain place we were watching that was...
I see! The countdown at Jabberwock Park. That's the only place we can think of. That's the only place we consistently watch that has anything to do with time.
Then that countdown represented the time that was needed to modify the program.
How brilliantly wrong! You're totally wrong about that tricky timer.
Oops.
Wrong? Then what was it?
How should I put this? I was just goofing around.
Huh?
I mean, isn't stuff you don't understand exciting even though you don't get it? It's kind of like
No.
superhero cosplayers or someone else's designs of alien life and stuff, right? It was just for show? In the end, it was meaningless. Does that fill you with despair? Like getting booted from a game server? You know those murder mysteries where the culprit is really the detective who's
Okay, now
investigating
that-
the murder?
Now that one hurt.
Well, I'm so over predictable crap like that. Just what did you expect at this stage of the game?
She's seriously messed up.
Except
Well,
that is
in
an
a
existing
way,
trope. It's
the
called a
countdown
red
implied I was
herring.
on a mission. Did you ever make up your own silly rules, like don't step off the white line when you cross the road? I was testing myself to see if I could get you guys into the graduation program before the timer reached 0.
Enough. Please stop.
Don't be so disappointed. It's totally true. I had a hard time manipulating the program. While you guys were at the beach making wrinkly dog faces, I was working so hard on my own, you know?
Hey, enough with this pointless crap! Are you seriously going to resurrect everyone who died?
Like I said, it's easy. It's just a game after all.
Just a game.
Yeah. Each and everything that happened in this world was just an event within the game. There's no way anything that occurred in the game could affect the real world.
What you're saying now is completely different from what you said before. You said whether or not it's a lie. The moment you feel something is real, it becomes...
The game where you throw my words back at me is over, so you don't really have to worry about it.
Fine. I won't worry about it.
Hey!
Who fucking cares about logic? As long as everyone who died comes back to life, that's good enough.
But if we do not understand the principles behind it, then we do not even know if it is really possible.
Anything goes in this world. You've seen that happen so many times already, right?
Well, if a high school girl can get huge, then it's not crazy if the dead can come back to life, right?
If she's saying that's how she tampered with a computer program, how are we supposed to respond to that?
That's right. That's why you should finish this game and go back to living a normal life in the real world.
If we go back, what do you get out of it? What benefit do you get by making us return to the real world? As long as we don't know what it is.
Man, so annoying. You're so petty. It's not like you're a housewife living on a tight budget.
Note, the the fans took that and ran.
All I
Of
want is
course
to put
they
on this
did.
graduation performance in a more dramatic way. Well, if you doubt me, you don't have to go back. Is that what you want? Not to go back?
Oh, hold on a sec. We're obviously going to get out of here. If it'll bring our dead friends back, it's all we can do.
Of course! We've been working toward that goal for, like, forever!
Because we had that goal, we were able to endure those killings.
Plus everyone can go back together. So there's no reason to hesitate.
You are right. There is no way we can choose to stay here after all we've been through.
Just as expected from the winners of this killing school trip. Your will to live is truly ultimate. Wonderful. That's just more reason for you to execute your role as devices.
Devices?
Okay, now let's stop stalling for time with exposition and hurry up and do it. Now then, why don't you guys just go ahead and answer with
Hang
the touch
on, I
panel
have that
that's in
delay
front of
going
you.
on again.
Waiting.
Okay, now I'm good.
I'm gonna do it. I'm seriously gonna do it. If you don't hurry up, I'm seriously really gonna do it. You don't have
God,
to say,
she's
who are you
drooling.
talking to? It doesn't concern a chump like you, Hajime.
Chump? Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be over once we press this.
So we just have to press graduate, right?
If we do that, we can go home, right?
I can go back.
Something's not right.
With this, I can finally go back. He's right, with this, we can finally go back. This will be the end. And our friends who died will be saved. That's way beyond what we expected. Then, it's safe to say this is the good ending, right?
No. Oh, no. Don't press anything, my guy. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Uh-oh. Liz, do you wish? Or shall we move forward?
Hey, what are you doing? It's decided by a majority vote, so just don't think about it and press graduate. Don't you want to go back home? I don't care if you want to stay here, but don't drag us into it.
I can go back. With this, I can finally go back. He's right, with this we can finally go back. This will be the end. And our friends who died will be saved. That's way beyond what we expected.
Something's too good to be
Oh, hi,
true.
Makoto.
It usually
This is Junko's trap.
Oh, heck.
What the heck? That guy from earlier is back again.
It's not again. This time, it's the real one.
Real? I'm Makoto Naegi. Makoto Naegi of the Future Foundation.
This guy's the real Makoto Naegi? Then this is the guy I spoke to?
I'm sorry I'm late. I actually wanted to come rescue you sooner, but thanks to the virus infecting the Neo World program, I wasn't able to enter.
Just when the chumps are in a pinch, he's suddenly able to enter for reasons unknown. And thus, the main character gallantly appears. So cool! I'm drooling! So much!
Toko
Did you
impression
also
mode?
time my arrival?
I know, right?
Oh my god.
Stealing my girl's fucking thunder. I'm so pissed off.
No, it doesn't matter. I'm going to save everyone. And then I'm going to settle this between us once and for all.
I'm drooling! I can't stop my leaking! How were you able to get here, Makoto?
Since I used my tricks to hack into the program, he must have hacked in with his tricks too, right? That's also how you kept your memories, right? Even though you haven't aged a day, just like these guys.
If I hadn't, then I wouldn't have been able to save everyone.
Don't you understand? It doesn't matter how you got here. As long as you're here, you'll be treated like one of my students. Which means you must respect my authority.
I already know the risks of being here.
Ugh, you always had such reckless hope. I love you so much that you disgust me.
This is
Just what do
seriously
you
giving
mean by
me
trap?
1982
What is
Tron
Junko's
vibes,
trap?
and I'm living for it.
It
That's just
doesn't
the way
matter.
this is playing out.
We can finally end this, you know? If we get out of here, it'll all resolve itself peacefully. After all this, I can't let you get in the way.
Idiot.
The fact that you guys are even thinking like that is Junko's trap.
Dumbass bitch boy.
She's lying to you about your dead friends coming back to life.
Oh, little old me.
Who do we trust?
Shut up.
If you knew Junko's true goal, you'd know she's lying.
You know her goal?
Yeah. Junko's goal is to convert the Hope Restoration Program to the Despair Restoration Program.
I mean, it's pretty
Despair
simple.
Restoration Program?
If you tell them that their friends are gonna come back to life, and they wake up and then find that they don't come back to life, that's gonna be pretty depressing.
As part of the graduation program, your avatar's memory and consciousness is uploaded into your real body. However, none of us expected that any of the avatars would get deleted. Junko has taken advantage of that opportunity. She intends to use her version of Alter Ego, the AI she stole my friend's skill to create, and upload herself into the bodies of everyone whose avatar was deleted.
Creating copies of herself.
Everyone who died isn't gonna come back to life.
They're gonna be taken over by Junko?
They're gonna get Norded!
Like the real world, once an avatar is deleted from this virtual world, it can't be recovered. It's actually impossible to revive them.
That doesn't mean I was lying, you know? I just didn't make some things clear. And even if they're overwritten by my alter ego, it doesn't mean they'll be a completely different person. The data of everyone who died is stored within me, so I'm sure I can convincingly act out their personalities.
Don't mess with me.
In fact, I have a lot of data on Fuyuhiko, so I know some things that'll make you happy.
Uh-oh.
I can play a version of Peiko that's more to your liking than she ever was.
I said, don't fucking mess with me!
He's
Operation Junkify All Mankind begins here!
He's gonna... They're gonna get Norded!
After uploading my alter ego into everyone who died, I'm gonna take over the Future Foundation's headquarters. And then, eventually, there's gonna be a whole lot of me's all over the world! With this, my despair utopia, where you can despair as you please, Junko Land, will be complete! That's Operation Junkify All Mankind in a nutshell. Oh yeah! Our dreams are expanding and
That's reminding me of the running theme Sonic Team had with Eggman, where he was trying to build Eggman Land for like years.
Then why didn't you just kill all of us? If you did, you could have taken over all of our bodies. Wouldn't that have been more convenient for you?
Is that what you want me to do? Is it still too late to do that?
No. There's a reason Junko couldn't do that. That's why she made you guys kill each other.
The reason she wasn't able to do that was because there's something she didn't do? If so, the reason is...
I see! I got it. It's because of the school trip's rules.
Even a monster like her has to follow the rules of the school trip?
Junko usurped Usami's authority as an observer, and her role as your teacher.
However, according to the rules of the school trip, even Usami had to follow them. That's why when Junko took over her position, she had no choice but to follow the rules as well.
So, the rules were protecting us?
Man, I was so annoyed. I had the authority to add rules, but no authority to delete rules. Oh well, even if I could have deleted rules, I was still busy with my whole taking over your bodies plan.
So you made us kill each other, because you couldn't kill us yourself.
Then, is that how you were able to increase the number of bodies you can take over?
Like I said, I personally didn't care about the outcome of the killings.
How dare you look down on us? Don't fuck with me. What about our lives?
Chump change.
I won't forgive you. I will never, ever fucking forgive you!
So that's your trap. You tried to make us choose graduate, so you can take over everyone's body with the graduation program.
How can you be so cruel?
Because Junko Enoshima is the true ultimate despair. She doesn't yearn for any kind of future at all.
She fills every person she meets with despair.
That's my Makoto. You understand me so well. For me, despair is not a goal or a set of principles, or a lifestyle, or even an instinct. It's what defines me as Junko Enoshima. It's just my characterization. That's why I'm able to pursue despair with such purity.
So you're saying you only exist to fill people with despair?
For example, want to hear about a beautiful memory that even I, who gets bored easily, still remember fondly? Picture thousands of fools who are madly in love with me, dying one by one like insects doused with bug spray. And the best part is, they did it to themselves, you know?
Thousands of humans falling like dominoes. Oh, that memory is so beautiful. It made my brain melt.
Yeah, about that. Does that story have a happy ending?
Could it be? Is she talking about them right now?
I see! Are you talking about the reserve course's mass suicide?
Oh yeah, I totally forgot you're a survivor of the reserve course. By the way, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Mass suicide? What's she talking about?
An incident where 2,357 people from the reserve course all killed themselves. Junko probably made them do it.
2,356, actually. There was one survivor, Hajime.
No, they said it was 2,357. And Hajime was a survivor. So there's a total of 2,300...
It's okay, take your time.
Yeah.
It's okay, take your time.
Yes, what Nikki said. 2,358 total reserve corps students. And also, on that note, I'm going to stop and start the recording so that I don't have one super long video and I have two medium-sized videos, I hope. So, whoever's watching this, have fun in the next video.